Yes, it is.
In the Ohio Valley, no better place to be than right here. Thank you for making us a part of your Friday night. Don Sloan, Bill Phillips. It's week 10 of the show that they
Absolutely.
said
Couldn't be done.
couldn't be done.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be done. Some said it shouldn't be done. But the Beatles, they never got back together.
No.
Sonny and Cher, they never got back together. Bill Phillips, Don Sloan, we got back together. I don't know. It's been like 25 years or 20 years or
a long time.
Heck of a lot of years. We got back together one Friday night in August, and this is 10 weeks of it. We're still together.
Yeah, we haven't walked out of the room on each other yet.
Having a great time, and we've made a lot of great friends on the YouTube chat.
How about this? One of our friends, Brad, checking it.
And Brad Noling. And the thing is, the fun thing has been helping, like, guys that we covered when they were in high school are now older. I won't say how much older, but we're helping them bring back the memories of when they were in high school because we called their highlights in their games back then.
Yeah, it's some have been a long time ago, some have been a little more recent, but
well, you know who did get back together?
Who got back together?
When Hell Freezes Over tour, the Eagles.
They did.
So maybe that would be the comparison.
And then they fought the entire time that they were together.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Fought. Elizabeth checked in. Thank you for the kind words, Elizabeth.
Love it. And Elizabeth, thank you. Well, anyhow, it is a high school football Friday night, and we are tickled to death, excited to be here for a fun-filled, fabulous, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Friday night here at Command Control for Sports Friday on the Go. What a line! We're a little hyped up tonight because we've got a great lineup.
Tremendous lineup.
And let's take a trip around the valley and see where we're at.
Here we go.
5 big games tonight. We start at Harding Stadium, Steubenville Big Red, taking on Long Island, and they're out of New York.
Yes.
If I was in charge of nicknames, they'd be the Long Island Iced Teas. I don't know what their nickname is, but I am sure they're on the roster anyway.
Only people over 21 would be allowed to watch the game.
That's it. So Big Red looking to go 10-0 for the first time since when, Billy?
2017, the last time they won a state championship.
Next.
I don't know if that has anything to do with anything.
Next stop on the magical Friday night tour.
Tim McCoy,
the magic carpet ride. Tim McCoy. Hey, thank you. Watching us from Columbus. Oh, boy. We're about a week over from Halloween.
Look at that, Scott. The Great Pumpkin might be out there.
Halloween's when? Wednesday? Thursday. And look at the sky. A nice fall sky. Barnesville and Union Local. What a dandy in that one.
That should be a great
They're
game.
looking to be, the Rocks are 9-0, looking to go 10-0. And Union Local is 8-1. Backyard rivalries.
Do they still do the Rocks where I remember they would have the milk jugs and the Rocks and shake the milk jugs? Yeah.
Next stop on the tour.
Okay.
That's a couple good ones so far, right? So here we go. Martin's Ferry and Bel Air, 4th longest running rivalry in the state of Ohio and one of the longest in the nation.
Yeah.
For the Sparky Trophy and Martin's Ferry and Bel Air. So we've got that tonight. Oh, how about that? Nice little transition, as they say in the biz. Indian Creek and Edison, another backyard rivalry. Indian Creek and Edison, and Creek 7-2, Edison 7-2, looking to punch their tickets to the playoffs. You think that's enough? Are you done?
No, I need more.
We want more. Let's give you one more.
We're selfish. We're selfish.
We're
greedy.
We're givers, though. We're not. We're giving to everyone.
We're greedy to get what we want, and then we just give it back out.
The Gem City, T-Town, Toronto, Wheeling Central. It's the Friday Night Lights, and back in our day, we called it the Game of the Week. It's now the Friday Night Lights football matchup, and here it is: Toronto and Wheeling Central.
Friday night rivals, Thursday Night Lights, Friday Night Rivals. That's all right. We've got
Friday Night Rivals, Thursday Night Lights, Friday Night Rivals. There it is. Toronto at 7-2, Wheeling Central 6-2. You can see this game on broadcast on Comet, and then you can see it on the streaming areas as well. So this is Sports Friday on the Go. You can check us out here on YouTube, on the app. If anybody's at a game, text them, tell them, hey, get us on their app, or on WTOV9.com. So the stage has been set. When we come back, we'll get you ready for kickoff and so much more after we hear from our sponsors. This is Sports Friday
on the Go.
Hey there, I'm Annie from M&M Hardware with DIY tip number 371. We've got all kinds of fall decor available to get your home ready for the season. Everything from lights and planters to pillows and pumpkins. Come in to M&M Hardware today and see what's in store for you.
People always ask me, why should I call Mr. Reuter Plumbing? Here's why. Our owner, Bob Bill, learned plumbing from his father, who started plumbing in 1964. His father taught him to do it the right way the first time, and that's what Bob passes on to all of our plumbing technicians today. If you need a plumber, get it done right the first time. Call Mr. Reuter Plumbing. Always available with over 50 trucks on the road and financing available for big and small jobs. Why Mr. Reuter? Because you deserve the best.
Howdy neighbor, this is Sean from M&M Hardware with DIY tip 17. As we turn back the clocks this fall, don't forget to inspect your furnace filters and the batteries on your smoke alarms. We have all the supplies you need here to get your house ready for fall. See what's in store for you at M&M Hardware today.
Get to know your friends at Cedar One Group. Cedar One Realty, a full-service real estate agency for a stress-free buying and selling process. Steel Valley Contracting, our home for commercial and residential remodels and additions. Go Handyman, for the repair jobs that others deem too small. Go Pest, our woman-owned pest control business. Cedar One Property Management, more than just real estate. We'll give you an exceptional experience no matter the service. All your needs under one tree. The Cedar One Group.
West Virginia University PRT is powered by Laudamus. Air medical helicopters depend on Laudamus to relay critical patient information to hospitals. Digital oil fields are built by Laudamus. We build the future. Laudamus, the most trusted name in communications and security.
And welcome back, everybody. In October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and WMC encourages you to make your mammogram appointment today. Call the WMC Breast Care Center to schedule yours at 304-797-6008. For more on the WMC Breast Care Center, visit weirdmedical.com.
And we want to thank all of our sponsors, including WMC, Mr. Reuter, Laudamus Communications, M&M Hardware, and the Cedar One Group, and the official apparel partner of Sports Ronnie on the Go, the Target Shop at Hollywood Plaza in Steubenville. And we are getting set to get underway at, as you see, at Edison. It's the Edison Wildcats taking the field at Kettlewell Stadium. The Cats taking on the Redskins of Indian Creek in that one. So setting up the table there, Creek 7-2, Edison 7-2. Creek, they are 12th in Division III, Region 11. Edison is 6th in Region 17 of Division 5. So that's the matchup there with Creek and Edison. And the thing is, we talk about playoffs.
I like the helmet.
Oh, it's awesome.
That's pretty impressive.
We talk about the playoffs and so forth, but
I was just trying to interrupt your flow.
You've always been very good at that. But not only is it the playoffs aside, these are rivalry games. Even if the playoffs weren't involved,
it'd still be a big game.
Absolutely. These games, it's for bragging rights, backyard rivals, and the rest of the
You don't like each other.
Okay, so Creek not ready to come out. So let's take a look at Barnesville. Oh, Martins Ferry and Bel Air then.
Brad, memories of WTOV Game of the Week.
Okay, here comes the Bel Air Big Reds. They take the field at Purple Rider Stadium. And then we pan over to see the Martins Ferry Purple Riders as they're ready to take the field.
Classic uniform, classic look.
One of the oldest rivalries in the state of Ohio.
It gets everybody's attention.
And let's pop over to Harding Stadium. As Steubenville Big Red has taken the field, and they are set to get things underway.
And they are going to be wearing, if you tune in, and what team is that?
Indian Creek.
They've got the camo look tonight for Steubenville Big Red.
As the Indian Creek Redskins taking the field.
The pageantry, Don.
Now, let's go back to Martinsville. The Martinsville Shamrocks looking to go unbeaten as they take the field. And here come the Martins Ferry Purple Riders. There we go. And Jack Hillgrove at that game for us. And there's Martins Ferry as they take the field, as we are set up on the visiting sideline with our camera tonight. So there we are. The stage has been set. Everybody's on the field ready to go for this one. So 5 big games tonight. Now, we're going to have a little fun for a second.
60th anniversary, 122nd meeting.
We're going to have a little fun here. We're going to do a little throwback to 1997, a young Bill Phillips making a call of one of our main sponsors.
I'm still young.
The Go-Go tailback, Joey Lucchino. That's back from an Indian Creek East Liverpool game. All right, let's dump out of that because we started at the end of it. But that was back in the day. Joey Lucchino, thanks to him for being one of our sponsors for Sports Friday on the Go.
We're getting ready for kickoff.
There we are. Let's go to Creek because they've got it teed up. All these games big. Creek, Edison, Bel Air Ferry, Barnesville, UL, a lot of playoff bragging rights on the line. As
Can't
well as
believe
playoff
10 weeks
slots.
have gone by this quickly.
Every
year it goes a little faster. And everybody's got it teed up at about the same time as well. Andrew Kirkman, Edison Wildcat kicker, going over instructions with the official. The basic white and black uniform. And here we go. Oh, apparently not.
All right, Sports Friday on the Go is underway, and
Kick
the
down
Creek.
To 5.
Yeah, they take it to the 10, and they'll run it out to
good coverage from Edison
to the 17.
Now.
Okay, so I just want the ball first there. Let's go to Barnesville. They've already kicked off, and Barnesville comes up to the line of scrimmage for the first play from scrimmage. It's a handoff and a nice run.
Game of the season.
A gain of about 9 yards on that carry. Barnesville and UL. Barnesville 9-0, UL 8-1.
Tell you what, you couldn't have a much better night. Week 10, still October. There's just enough of a chill in the air. It lets you know that it's fall. No precipitation. Man, those uniforms are just fantastic. And the green and the white. Someone did a good job on that laundry.
Back on the ground again. Nice gain of about 2 or 3. Let's go to Indian Creek and Edison.
I think
First
when
play
I start
from
talking about
scrimmage.
stuff like that, I think I'm missing the homecoming queen stuff to talk about fashion.
No homecoming. This is all football now. Homecoming queens have been crowned. Big Red ready to take a play from the scrimmage. Has the military uniforms on tonight. Nice run here for the Red. Bouncing out close to the 50-yard line on first down. So some of the numbers did change tonight.
Yes, some of the numbers did change. So bear with us on that because the camo uniforms don't have certain numbers included. Like number 5 on the helmet is Brody Suckoch, but number 1 is on his uniform back. So they had to change the number because there is no number 5.
Okay. Let's check out. We'll stay with this play. We'll keep an eye on Martin's Ferry as well. And that pass is complete. First down for Big Red. Back up to Indian Creek. And Creek, they're going to look to run the ball. And it's a quarterback keep from Starkey off for the right corner for a gain of about 2 or 3. Big Red with another carry here. And we don't have to cut there yet, but they get to the 40. Let's go to Martin's Ferry. As the Riders out near midfield already. They're at their own 47-yard line, and they're going to keep it on the ground up the middle. Big hole, 40-yard line, down to the 34-yard line of Bel Air, and on the carry, Tevin Williams for the Purple Gang.
He's had a sensational season for Martin's
Barnesville, the Rocks with a big gainer. And the Rocks into the end zone for a touchdown. And you look at that great crowd there. Circling the field.
Trey Tolliver, touchdown. Number 26. We've called that number quite a few times this season, Don.
Ferry back up at the line of scrimmage. Another run up the middle. Martins Ferry, they're just going to run right at the heart of that Bel Air defense. I'm telling you, a lot of big games to keep an eye on. Let's go back to what do we got going? Oh, no. I think, was there a fumble in that play? Officials discussing it.
Second down.
Second down. Okay. Okay, see, so just 9:45 to go there in the first quarter at Barnesville. Okay. Here come the Riders back up the line of scrimmage. Man grabs a motion, handoff to the tailback, Tevin. He spins. Nice pick up there by Williams.
We go back to...
Okay, well, Big Red turned the ball. I don't know if they turned it over or...
I think they turned it over.
Okay, or maybe it was on fourth down. Long Island now with the football. What did we miss at Creek, Bill? A lot of celebrating at Indian Creek right now.
I just think it was a good play. I don't think it was a touchdown.
Okay.
Maybe picked up a first down. Sticking with Martins Ferry. Williams.
Down to the
outside. Good job on the tackle.
Just across the 20 to the 19.
Reese Webb on the stop.
Here goes the Creek. Pass is intercepted. How about so we've got an interception from Edison, and was that an interception for Big Red at the exact same moment? Fumble at the Big Red game.
That's Berge, number 66. Ben Berge plays.
Here goes Martins Ferry. And they're down to the 14. Well, let's bounce back up to Union Local. And, well, now we're going to keep it here. Keep it here for a second. Edison's first play from scrimmage. So Edison at Indian Creek. And that is Big Red with the big gainer.
That's Wiggins. Trayvon Wiggins, number 12.
Back to Ferry. No, Ferry calls a timeout, so we're going to stay here with this play. Toronto has not kicked off yet. Toronto and Wheeling Central they have not kicked off. So Big Red, Bill, we're going to set about the 16-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like Juice Bryant's in the backfield. Aiden Davis going to hand off a little jet sweep. And not much. Could not see the number on that. I believe that's Will Taylor, number 17.
All right, so Big Red breaks the huddle. I'm looking about the 12-yard line.
Mm-hmm. Aiden Davis, a quarterback. Crabbing motion. Handoff's going to go to Bryant.
And Martins Ferry just put it in the end zone. So the Purple Riders get on the board first. Aiden Ludoff, the quarterback, keeps it and goes in for the touchdown for the Martins Ferry Purple Riders. So we've got a score from Martins Ferry. We've got a score from Barnesville. And we're going to pop back over to Big Red, to Harding Stadium now. Big hole to the...
Bryant down inside the 10-yard line. I thought about the 7. Some good size along the defensive line for Long Island Lutheran. But like last week against Erie McDowell, that speed along the offensive line for Big Red could be a difference maker in this ballgame.
Okay, the Rocks with another big gain. Let's go back to Big Red as they're getting ready to punch it in.
Aiden Davis is going to keep, has some running room, stretches down to about the 3-yard line. And Don, I think we saw it last week how critical it is for Big Red when they have a team come in from out of town, get that first score. It really sets the tone.
And Barnesville. Oh, they're going to put it up, Bill.
Yes,
rolling,
they are.
Pass, caught, 20-yard line, cuts back, 10, brought down to the 12-yard line. Nice completion for the Barnesville Shamrocks, and that would
Camden Carpenter was the receiver on the play. Casey Carpenter at quarterback number 9.
Here's Big Red. And there's the touchdown.
What do we bring you, Don?
We bring you touchdowns.
Touchdown, Big Red. That's Juice Bryant, number 22.
Back to Barnesville.
Oh, big gain. Big gain.
And the Rocks down to the goal line. Big gain where?
At Toronto, Wheeling Central has just scored a touchdown. We can get the replay of that one.
And that was Trey Tolliver down to the 1.
And just a big, long touchdown for Wheeling Central, and perhaps their first play from scrimmage.
All right, let's go up to where are we at here? Oh, Barnesville. Back to Barnesville. They're ready to score. In the end zone,
Tolliver.
I'd say it's a touchdown. Touchdown, Barnesville Shamrocks. So they put 2 quick ones on the board. The Bel Air Big Reds with the football. And Martin Sperry with the stop. Okay, will we see a... Oh, here. Go to the gate, Toronto Wheeling Central. Here's the replay of that. And it was a pass on the far sideline for the big gainer for the score. All right. And that was, Cade Coronas?
Coronas, yep. Tim McCoy checking in. Your scorekeeper from the Hopedale Comets says hello.
Well, wonderful. Thank you. Back in the day, coached a little baseball.
There you go.
So there you go. It's 14-0 Shamrocks. And this is Edison breaking the huddle.
3rd down, it appears to be about 4 yards to pick up a first down, and it's going to be a lot more than that because there was a motion penalty, or there's going to be a motion penalty.
All right, back to Bel Air. Barnesville, when they score, they have like a super light show.
Yeah, they do.
We look up and you see all this flashing.
Yeah.
Big Reds. Pass swung out. Caught at 40, and the Riders snuffed that out at the 45-yard line. Okay, let's go back to Edison. Toss.
It's Hellier.
Good stop by the Creek defense. So Edison is going to be looking at a 4th down.
Back at the 20, it looked like it'll 4th and 8.
Couple other games I'm keeping an eye on. Harrison Central, Buckeye local scoreless. Wheeling Park and Talawanda.
Talawanda.
That's out near Dayton somewhere, I think.
Okay.
Let's stay where we're at with Edison as they break the huddle. Trips to the top. Henderson fires. End
That's a man
zone.
open. Oh, and he overshot him.
Yep, incomplete.
Overshot the runway. Intended receiver was Andrew Kirkman, wide open. Just a little too much on the pass.
Score ticker at the bottom of your screen. A lot of games just underway.
Don't mind me. Just doing some paperwork.
I don't know what you're doing. Bill,
you figured out what
I put all your rosters together this morning.
I can't find a Wheeling Central roster.
Martin's Ferry on the ground. And the Riders, not much there. So we're going to stay here, keep it with the Creek. Out of the wishbone. Short pick up there.
Oh, here we go. Oh, that's the...
All right. Oh,
I found the Wheeling Central homecoming.
That was Jay Snett. That's good. That'll do us a lot of good, Bill.
Memories, Don. Great memories of year one of Sports Friday on the Go. There we go. Got it. Got it.
All right, now where are we at? We're at Big Red and the Ice Tees with the football from Long Island. Hand off top side for the Creek. All right.
Well, you think you would go to the Wheeling Central Toronto game since I found my Wheeling Central roster.
Oh,
now.
wait a minute. Barnesville, are they scoring again?
Yes, sir. Or just about.
What happened there? Did you catch that, Jordan?
He intercepted it.
Looked like an interception for
Flag
the
on the play. It's probably going to be a horse collar or a face mask against Union Local. So that may be half the distance to the goal line from the spot. So they're going to get the ball probably at about the 2-yard line, 2.5-yard line.
Bel Air in Martins Ferry territory. We're going to want to look at that.
Oh, ball's on the ground. Oh, and now we have
the Purple Riders scoop it up. And I'll tell you how many times this year have we seen them. That's Lucas Shane. Lucas Shane's the guy that did have the pick six earlier in the year on Sports Friday on the Go. Indeed. And we're going to keep with the Rocks here because they're about ready to punch another one in. Boy, talk about where's that? Who's third and 8 on the 22?
Oh,
that's Creek.
Harrison Central down to about the 5-yard line on a big pass.
Let's go to.
I'd keep it right here with Barnesville. Yeah. Can hear those rocks in the milk cartons right now.
Stack eye. Tolliver, touchdown, Barnesville.
Natural hat trick in the first quarter. He's got 3 touchdowns already.
You want to talk about making a statement? The Barnesville Shamrocks making. There's your pyrotechnic light show extravaganza. See, Bill, when I told you it'd be a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious night.
Expedalidocious?
And it is. That's what. How else can you describe that other than supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Absolutely.
Whatever I just said. Martins Ferry with the football after the turnover. Big run for the Riders. Out to midfield into Bel Air territory. Big gainer there. Back to what's Barnesville? Are they going for 2? Or did they not score yet? They scored. So they're going for 2. What are they doing? They're Rocks. That is stopped.
No. So 6:39 to go in the first quarter. Barnesville, like you said, Don, making a statement.
Back to Martins Ferry. Riders nice gain there. And we do okay, so Harrison did score to make it 6-0 on Buckeye.
Extra point is up and through, it appears.
Okay, so Ferry fumbled the snap, and then Bel Air fumbled it back. The next play is what happened. Okay.
There's the replay of the touchdown.
Replay. Yeah. That's HCTV.
Yeah.
Thanks to Mike Valesco and friends at Harrison Central.
They've got the light show, too.
They do. Oh, another replay. Oh, look at this. Nice look.
How about the uni look with the is that a camo black top? Camo black top.
Well, that's the Vales game. This is the Vales Trophy game with the Legions. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's sharp. That's sharp.
Okay, let's go to Toronto. Toronto and Wheeling Central.
I'm all about fashion now, Don. After all those homecomings.
Red Knights looking good tonight. The gray pants and the red tops.
Yeah, the red helmets with the nice. And Toronto has multiple helmets. They have the white helmets, the red helmets.
Let's look at the Toronto sideline. Back to Martins Ferry. And the Riders. We got a lot of 3 yards in a cloud of dust stuff tonight, I've noticed.
Yeah, okay. You get rivals together. That's what happens.
Back to the Rocks. Not the Rocks, the Red Knights. No, that's Union Local. You're good because the pass was incomplete. All right, where are we at here? So we've got
Don George is checking in tonight. Nacho, congrats on the pit win. Watching from Virginia. All right. Big numbers in Virginia tonight for Sports Friday on the Go.
Wait a minute. Martins Ferry did they just score a touchdown?
Yes, they did.
Sure did. It's find the blue roster.
Yep.
That was Joaquin Cox.
Freshman running back.
He's a freshman.
Yep. Taking bows on the sideline, and why not? He's had a great season.
All right. So that makes it 12-0 Martins Ferry on Bel Air. We've got 20-0 Barnesville up in theirs game. Okay, here's a replay from Toronto. Where are we at here?
Bill, how do you feel about that Syracuse loss? I got no issues.
Okay, here comes Edison breaking the huddle.
Here's the thing. Pitt should have won the game. So they did their job.
Edison down to the 23-yard line.
Pitt looked good. I'll give them that.
Well,
no doubt.
I mean, do you want to go there or you're not going to go there?
Go where?
Well, we sat here and talked about that game yesterday morning.
Yeah, no, you weren't here this morning for the 9-minute Philip, so I was alone to talk about you making the call about the linebackers and how good they played. So you didn't show.
For the people on this show, what exactly did I say, Bill?
You said Pitt has really good linebackers and that they're fast, they're quick, they're going to be able to get the job done, and they did. I mean, the interceptions were unbelievable. Yeah. And then in the first half, to have three return for a touchdown in the first, that was amazing.
Well, and that was the thing. If you want to throw 47 times, that was
you got to run the ball.
Played right into their because Pitt wants to pin their ears back and rush the pass rusher, the quarterback.
Run the ball.
All right, where are we going? That's going to be a third down for Edison. And Barnesville going up top again, and that pass is incomplete. Okay, here come the Cats breaking the huddle. This is the only game that's scoreless, right? Yeah. High snap. Henderson pulls it down. Hands off to Hellier.
Yeah.
And Hellier, a nice game.
Well, that's the thing, Don. You know me. I've seen so many games, so many big games, so many. It's like, it's just I watch them now for the enjoyment, and it's teams do well, teams don't do well. I mean, there's good games or bad games. You want to see a good game, and last night, unfortunately, unless you're absolutely Pitt fan, the game got boring after a while because Pitt just took them apart.
You know what? That 31-0 at the half was very enjoyable.
That's what I said.
The pick sixes were great.
Oh no, it was fantastic. But what I'm saying is after that, it was kind of like, okay, they could have called it a half last night. Actually,
St. C 9, Cambridge 0, early going. Okay, so timeout on the field there at Big Red.
Now, Jamie, if you want to talk to someone about who was passionate about the game last night, it was my dad. I may have heard some expletives coming from the room.
How about the Creek games already? The first quarter is already over.
They're just rolling through. Keep the ball on the ground. That's what happens. Don't throw incompletions.
All right, the Big Reds break the huddle and come up. Ferry shows blitz. We got a flag.
A flag. Yep. Barnesville on the move again.
Barnesville, let's go, Barnesville.
Little scramble action. No, not this time. Union Local gets a sack.
Okay. So the Rocks at the 46-yard line of the Jets. That game ought to be close to the end of the quarter.
St. Clair's are already up 15-0 over Cambridge in the first quarter.
Wheeling Park up 7-0 over at Talawanda.
Talawanda. Just like saying Talawanda.
Oh, they like to say Talawanda.
Talawanda.
Okay, here come the Rocks again. A lot of points in the line in this one. Carpenter dumps it out, pass is caught, and down to the 30-yard line.
Let's go to Indian Creek real quick. Oh, you know what?
A flag.
That's two now. Flag. We get a motion penalty. Edison on the move, looking to get on the board, but they have a motion penalty.
All right, let's go to Bel Air and Ferry. Boy, the Ferry defense. Nice stop there.
Yeah.
Once again. Let's see. Making that tackle. Here's Big Red with a nice gain. Let's go to Harding. And Big Red ripping off a long touchdown run.
And I believe that is Jalen Minifield in a different jersey. He usually wears number 7. Number 4 tonight, that's going to be my guess on that, is that number 7 wasn't available. So we're going to go with number 4, and I believe that was Minifield out of the backfield. Had that speed of Minifield out of the backfield for the touchdown.
That puts them up 2 scores. Park just scored on Talawanda, so that game's 14-0.
Well, let's watch the extra
I had an
point.
aunt named Wanda, so I mean, they'd say tell Wanda. Tell Wanda. That's what I'm thinking.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey, did you tell Wanda? Well, here you go. Tell Wanda. Wheeling Park's playing.
Extra
Talawanda.
points up
There you
and
go.
good. Cole Bowers kicking there. Hayden Hicks, the punter for Big Red, both play on the Big Red soccer team, which won the district championship
Well,
last night.
congratulations to them.
They're going to be out in Athens next Wednesday playing the regional.
Okay, here's Edison. Henderson.
So he wanted to
Is that
set up
deep
a
drop?
screen. Oh, he's
Well,
going to run
makes
it.
a
Has
man
some
miss.
room. Donnie, he went back and they were trying to, what happened on the play, they were trying to run the receiver across the middle on a screen behind the lineman.
Mm-hmm.
So he dropped back and all of a sudden he didn't have time. So he broke it outside and took off with it. So now Kirkman, good kicker for Edison, but right now short distance to pick up a first and I'm not sure where that is.
Yeah.
Might be inside the 50, inside the 10. So it'd be first and goal. So they're going to go for it.
Yeah, so it's fourth and a
Still
couple.
scoreless. I don't
Yeah, it
think we
is.
have a score in
Well,
this one.
help me out. Keep an eye. We got to keep an eye on these other.
I'm watching
There we
this
go.
one.
Oh,
And
Creek says they
says they stopped, and that's a looks like it might be a pretty good spot. This could be interesting. Might have to get a measurement. Get the chain gang out.
Tell you what, the Creek is an excellent defensive team.
And they're going to call timeout, and they're going to measure it.
Okay, so just to let you know, the clock just went down. The first quarter ended at Ferry.
12-0.
Riders 12-0 over the Reds.
This is a big measurement right here.
All right. Well, we're gonna let's stick with the measurement here.
And here we go.
And Creek got the defensive stop.
May have been by an inch. Oh, look, the official says this much.
How
this
much?
This much. This much.
Oh, Martin's Ferry.
Martin's Ferry.
No, what? I
What's
thought
that?
they just went to the quarter. No, what is that? That looks like a replay of something we already saw, right?
Yeah.
I'm confused. How are we seeing replays?
Oh, wait a minute. No.
Yeah, Jack's.
Now here's
Take
the
a
deal.
look.
Here's
Pop
the
that
deal.
up. That gives you a little insider TV stuff.
Another touchdown for,
Oh, wow. Well, we'll show
for
that.
Wheeling Central.
Look, this is what we deal with, guys. So we're up there looking. We don't know if it's live or Memorex sometimes. So they call that picking your clips.
Yes.
So Jack was picking the clip.
Perzanowski.
Show that again. Put that back up. Is that now? He's done. He's done picking his clip.
He was trying to do it real quick without anyone noticing.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? When we miss a big play, we'll just say, "Hey, Jack, pick your clip."
Yeah, pick your clip, send it
We're
back.
learning.
Send it back.
Where do you want to go? Let's go to Creek. Oh, big gainer. Zion McGee runs it out from the shadow of his own goalpost. Bill Phillips, thanks for remember to get the pizza tonight. That's good. Appreciate it.
We're not allowed. Not allowed.
Yeah, we can eat.
Can't
We can eat
go.
it out in the hall.
No. I don't even think
Hey,
we're allowed in there.
There might be a big
No.
play coming up
Not
here.
allowed
I
to
just
eat.
feel it.
Nope. This is a good idea. Is there a Wheeling Central update? 13-0, Wheeling Central.
Oh, Edison says, "Hey, we played some defense out in Richmond too, boys." That brings up second down. Now, what do we have here, Martin? Is that Jack still doing his thing? No, Bel Air, they're all happy about something. 23-0.
Yeah, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Hey, we want to hear from you. If you're watching, go to the right-hand side, type in a little note. Hello, that we're listening to you from Timbuktu, or wherever the heck you're at, or Kinzoo. Speaking of ever been to Kinzoo? Damn, great place.
I have not.
It's beautiful up there.
I need to get there, is what you're
my
telling
wife
me.
just sent me a text, said, boy, can you take me to Kinzoo?
Wow.
Great place to see the leaves. So what's going on in Martins Ferry, Bel Air? Is that a punt? What's going on?
Punt.
That is a punt. Oh,
and a return down the sideline, down to about the 15-yard line.
So it was a short punt.
Short punt. I think it was just a quick kick.
Yeah.
Out of the end zone, get it out and get to safety, basically. And that is Raekwon Pettigrew on the return. Sophomore, number 22, down to about the 14-yard line. What do we have going on, Don? What do we have going on? Here we go. Stick with Bel Air. See if they get something.
Oh, wait. No, Creek, look at this run. Look at this big run for Indian Creek, guys.
Oh,
down to the 30-yard line. Gavin Pinal. Now Bel Air just scored a touchdown. They got everything happening.
Yeah.
That is Maurice Webb.
Yep.
Either everybody has a timeout at the same time or everybody's making big plays at the same time.
Well, it happens that way.
There you go. It'll happen.
Central is winning.
All right. Carmen Siragusano watching from Hocking Hills. You want to talk about a nice place to go, Hocking Hills. There you go. So 12-6 Riders.
Cusick kid
winning.
Is a stud.
What are they doing? Oh, here you go. Bel Air going for 2. And it is good. 12-8. Here goes Creek. Down to the 12.
Sooner or later, that power game gets going in every game they've played this year.
So that's 12-8 at Martins Ferry. Big Red in command with the Long Island team.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where are we at? In Toronto Central, what is that? Is it 7-0 Central? 13-0 Central. All right, here goes the.
Here we go. Ollie going out of the eye. Oh, no, you're going to make the shift. So lone back in the backfield, Zion McGee. He'll take the pitch. Near side, bounces it outside, gets some blockers, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. If he stayed in bounds with the feet, that's going to be a touchdown. Indeed, it is. Don, what do we do?
We bring you touchdowns, Bill Phillips.
All right, Indian Creek on the board. Edison has had a couple of opportunities in this game, but they haven't been able to punch it through. Indian Creek gets it done on this drive, and they have grabbed the early lead.
So that's a close game. Ferry Bel Air's close. Barnesville really having their way in their matchup right now. Buckeye just scored on Harrison, so that game's 7-7.
Mm-hmm. Tina, thanks for checking in. Go Cats. And then we got Adam checking in. Well,
that was a good Nolan Marcus. That was a good football player. Jimmy Marcus was a good pitching coach back in the day. So where are we at?
Says look forward to On the Go every Friday, working afternoons. It's a great way to keep up with the games.
And our own
thank you very
technician
much.
Extraordinaire Del Barris was a former Martins Ferry fullback.
Part of an undefeated season.
He was in a hurry, my friend.
Yeah.
Del came in here. He had stuff set up, and he goes, "I gotta go. I gotta get to the game."
He said it's about the first. He said it's going to be the first time in about 40 years he's actually just sat in the stands and watched the game.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Yeah, no, it's tough. It's tough. I went to a game last year, and it was tough not having a purpose. Other than to watch. When you're knee deep in it for a long time, it's hard to go and just be a fan. I know a couple of years, I sat around texted retired coaches one night, just, hey, what's going on? Where are we at here? Keep up the middle for the quarterback.
Bridget checking in. Hey, they're listening from Martins Ferry. Let's go Riders. Shred the Reds. Beat Bel Air. See now, if we have Bel Air fans watching, make a comment, like and subscribe, make a comment.
And the Barnesville Shamrocks will swing to the top side.
Keeps his feet out to midfield.
Hey, Big Red scoring again. There you go. Is that the correct number, Bill? I got 39. Those are hard to read.
Yeah. Is that a defensive score?
I don't know.
I did
We're
not
going
see
on
it.
a tour here around Harding Stadium.
Oh.
That makes it 20-0. Big Red over Lutheran. Okay, let's
Lutheran was a mystery
not
team.
let's go somewhere before we don't want to go for another wild ride here. There we go. Here is Barnesville. Oh, now swing it this way.
Oh,
The
good
Rocks
job.
down the sideline.
Good job. Shed it.
Touchdown, Barnesville. Kobe Jones.
Not really a stiff arm, but just a shove away. Just get off my legs. Get away from my legs. He beats that tackle, and he's down the sideline, enough speed to win the race. And right now, Union Local doesn't know what hit him tonight. And it's just another game where Barnesville has come out. And, I mean, they're all business, Don. They don't mess around. If they come out to win the game and they're better than you, they just take it from you right away. They've done that a number of times this year.
Pick 6 for Steubenville Big Red. Okay.
Extra point good at Barnesville.
There's that pyrotechnic XB Super X whatever.
All right.
Supercalifragilistic.
27-0.
Pretty cool.
Early in the second quarter. How about this? So it's political season, so you have to give both sides. So we had Shred the Reds. Now we have Pound Purple, Berry Ferry. All right. So let's go. Martins Ferry and Bel Air back and forth. Sparky's on the line tonight.
Hey, when the camera guy starts going all over the place, sometime we may want to go somewhere.
Well, he goes wonky.
Well, yeah, wonky. Well, I don't even know what game that was.
That was Martins Ferry, I believe.
Okay. Anyhow, that was a shot of Coach Boner, I believe.
Let's watch the kickoff here.
Well, let's watch Martins Ferry's offensive play first.
I thought this.
Let's go.
There we go.
There you go. Nice gainer.
Yeah.
All right, where are we at?
Touchback about 4 yards deep in the end zone.
Flag on the field at the Martins Ferry Bel Air game. I tell you, if Bel Air wins this game too, I think they've got an outside shot of sneaking into the playoffs.
John Ward checking in. John Ward, hello. Welcome. Let's see the red and black.
Exactly. That's what we want to hear from everybody. We've had a lot of fun this year. We want to hear from our fans.
How is Barnesville getting the ball back so fast? Turnovers, 3 downs, and they're out. The defense is that good.
Okay, here's Martins Ferry.
Little squib kick, and good job from Edison. Control it there, and now
Breaking some tackles.
Ludolph, good defensive pursuit by Bel Air. Brad Knowling at the red and black. Yes, Barnesville pick off before the last TD was just seen.
I want to know where Hissam and the boys are tonight because
they're in the barn.
They're in the barn. We haven't had our guys watching us from the barn lately. No, that's a problem. One of them was in the barn. The other guy was up in the house. But he wasn't helping.
He was trying to figure it out.
But we found him.
Yeah, we did.
All right. Edison with the ball. Stop there by the creek. Okay, Martins Ferry back up at the line of scrimmage. Oh, bad snap. Picks it up on the bounce and gets stormed under.
I think we have maybe have an injury. Ludolph gets up, gets some help. All right. I think this is a trivia question, Don, or maybe just someone's looking for a factoid. So here we go. Richard wants to know, anybody out there know when the Brook Bruins, what year was their last game at Wellsburg Stadium? I have no idea.
Weren't they the Orange or the Orange Men or something like that?
I honestly don't know. When I arrived in the Valley in '91, they were the Brook Bruins.
Well,
already.
somebody should know. Somebody may know. Now, we do know this, that the Brook Bruins were the Bruins because of the dynasty of John Wooden and the UCLA Bruins, and then the green and gold of the Green Bay Packers. That's how that happened.
Mm-hmm. Okay, pretty good combination. And they made it stand up with a lot of state championships.
Let's see, where are we at here? Let's see.
Need some water, Don.
Let's go to Digital CC3. That's Coach Boner. Sparky is a rider. Boy, Coletti. There was a name. Was it Tony Coletti? They had a heck of a tailback back in the day named Coletti. And then, Trevor Bruni was outstanding. Chad Brinker. I mean, those are some of the guys in our time.
Yep.
Ryan Lucas was a really good quarterback, too.
How about
And
those
he's a Pitt
Knowles?
fan. Oh, okay. Let's see a Big Red play here. They're getting ready to snap the ball. Screen. Nice. Dipsy-doo. How do you do? Down inside the 30 to the 29.
Dipsy-doo Dunkaroo.
Okay, Creek up top. Throwing the ball. It is incomplete. Oh.
That doesn't happen often.
All right, so Big Red on the move. Barnesville on the move. Toronto ready to score. And it is Barnesville's incomplete pass. Here come the Red Knights. And down to the 3. Who else is on the move? Martin's Ferry's on the move. Big Red's walking backwards. Must have been
Creek at the line of scrimmage. Stay in Toronto. They're already at the line. They're going quick. Zeb Kinsley's going to keep it. The big quarterback, and he is going to stretch and short. Good team pursuit by Wheeling Central to keep Zeb Kinsley out of the end zone.
Barnesville. Kind of feel like that.
Tolliver going for 4. Tolliver for 4.
Touchdown.
Tolliver for 4.
Oh, man, are the Rocks looking impressive tonight. Martin's Ferry, guys. Okay, nothing going there. Where do we stop? Let's go
to Big Red.
Let's go to Big Red. I feel like, you know what I need? I need like a magic wand because you feel like.
All right,
who was it? Was that the queen or whatever? Or, they'd go. Make it happen. I'm missing something. Alakazam. That's it. We might as well. We got the supercalifragistic. We'll do that too. Oh man!
Big Red with the ball looks to be at the 15-yard line. Hand off, Juice Bryant up the middle, breaks the outside. Touchdown, Big Red.
Big Red.
What do we do?
We show you touchdowns.
There you go.
And Toronto, can we give it another one? Are they in?
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't know. I think they're on the goal line.
Wow.
There's Mike Young.
Big stop. Oh,
there you go.
Since Sparky started, the Reds lead 35-27. Sparky is a Big Red.
I'm trying to lean back and get comfortable, but my mic won't agree with me. Let's just spin the other way.
T-Boogie, roll, red, roll. Or roll, red, red.
I go back to when Mike Young coached the St. Clairsville Red Devils. I used to live on top of Home Pizza, and they would have.
We just showed the touchdown. Yeah, we showed some touchdowns. Yeah.
Can we? What's that?
Can we see more Steubenville?
Oh, okay, that'll work.
Yeah, they are in complete control, and now so you have first down at the 99.5-yard line, inside the 1.
Oh, he's got the catch.
Oh, and I'll tell you what.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Ooh,
that's a big gainer. I was going to say if we went and got a 99-yard touchdown.
Coronas has taken apart the Toronto defense single-handedly so far tonight.
Here come the Rocks. Game. Pass caught out of bounds to the 4. It does. It seems like Barnesville has had the ball nonstop. Okay, Bel Air's had a nice little run out across the 15.
Memories of home pizza in St. Clairsville, Don.
Oh, yes. Did somebody say that? Absolutely. But I lived on top of Home Pizza, and my wife always said, we were dating then, but it called it the demonic-looking pizza man. They had that pizza, big statue, the guy holding the pizza in the front, and but the Saints Club would have their meetings like right next to where I was at, and I'd always eat some of their pizza too. Okay, what's going on there? That's a punt somewhere. Okay, Bel Air.
That was a kickoff for Big
Oh,
Red.
kickoff. Balls up in the air all over the place.
What's Big Red up? 28-0 now?
Quite a bit.
Yep.
What do they say? A lot to a little. What's the score? A lot to a little.
Greater than.
Here's Union Local. The Jets in the gun. And the Jets are a grinded out running team, so this isn't where they want to be. They get a hard-fought gain to the 29. Here are the Big Reds. Not much there. Bill, you either choose to see short or you choose to see long. You either go with the cheaters or without the cheaters, buddy.
There you go.
And I don't know. You must have pretty fancy ones. Do you have the?
These aren't actually. These are prescription.
Oh, they are.
Oh,
Yeah.
You take a look through them if you want.
What do they call
they're
those?
They're not real strong.
A
But,
split fogle?
no.
Okay, now I'm dizzy. I feel like I smoked something. There's a little screen, incomplete.
Oh, mercy.
Wow. We're not going to do that again.
Brooke, 21-0 over Sharon, PA.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate that.
Bruins looking to get a win.
Best game I ever called play-by-play on.
Mm-hmm.
No, there've been a lot. Easily one of the top 5 was at Sharon, PA.
Okay.
And here's Edison with a big gainer.
Hell yeah.
It was Keystone. The Keystone Panthers played the Clairton. They're the Bearcats, I believe. Yeah. Is it Bearcats?
I think it's Bears.
Bears. Clairton Bears.
Clairton Bears.
And man, what a shootout! And Keystone was the big underdog, little small Western, I guess Northwest Pennsylvania school, and beat them in the state playoffs to go to the state semifinals.
Right. Well, and
at Sharon, PA.
Wing Gamers wants to know about playoff talk, which seems to determine seeding. We will discuss that as we go. A number of these games involve seeding, and then it depends on who wins behind, who wins in front. So. A lot still unknown as the games come in this final weekend. This guy's in Valley. Fond memories of you guys covering me, Sports Friday.
Yes.
Intro run versus Wheeling Park sophomore year was great.
Nate, absolutely.
Roll, Red, roll. The boys gearing up for a nice playoff run, hopefully. Absolutely. Nate Hubbard, absolutely.
Okay.
One of my favorite players.
I'm going number 5.
Brad.
Nate, if I'm right, you better give me old thumbs up. I'm telling you, Nate Hubbard was number 5.
St. Clairsville, their number is 30 right now as they lead 30-0 over Cambridge with 9:52 left in the first half.
Creek 6-0, 53 seconds to go in the first half. Ha ha.
Wimpy checking in.
No, you put Nate Hubbard. You put Nate Hubbard up.
I'm going to him. Relax.
You give credit where credit's due.
Can you give me one
and
second?
What year did you graduate, Nate?
Oh, yeah.
Bill gets on me, says I need Prevagen and all kinds of stuff.
Nate says, yes, sir, number 5.
Yeah, what year?
Oh, well, he's
I don't know. That's
04.
That's pretty good. So I could tell you the number of a kid from 20 years ago.
Yes,
that's pretty doggone good.
Yeah, you need some glasses, though.
I couldn't see your number now, but I can remember what it was.
Joe Robinson, video feed's not good tonight. Getting a headache.
Who?
I don't know.
Video feed. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It looks pretty good here.
Yeah, all of ours look good. Maybe check the Wi-Fi, unplug and plug back in.
Oh yeah, we've got the Dodgers Yankees on Fox tonight.
That's right.
We can't see it in here though, but let us know.
All right.
Nice stop.
Yeah, Yankees Dodgers. That's on Fox 9 tonight. Buckeye fans looking for Ohio State tomorrow afternoon, right at noon. They take on Nebraska. You'll be able to catch it on Fox 9. Then tomorrow night, Penn State on WTOV 9 against Wisconsin. That could be a little bit of a trap game.
Now you're that's all right.
I'm not doing anything to anybody.
I said that a couple of days ago. Now everybody's on that bandwagon.
That's always a trap. You can't go to Madison, Wisconsin on a Saturday night
and playing Ohio State the next week.
And just going to Madison, Wisconsin on a Saturday night to play. That's a dangerous game.
Let's go to Creek and Edison.
Okay. Why are you whispering into this?
I don't know. I'm trying to
drive.
do
Jordan, why is he whispering?
Because I don't. Sometimes you take me on these tangents, and I don't know where
That's
we're
true.
going.
All right. We
49
got
seconds to go to first half.
Frontier up 7-6 over River.
Really?
Apparently.
That's a surprise.
Yeah.
It's tough. You talk about seedings and all that. It used to be you couldn't lose one game and you'd miss the playoffs. Now 16 teams get in. I thought that's quite a bit. Little watered down.
Wow.
Handoff up the middle. I remember 4 teams.
Oh yeah, I remember those days. Follow the money, Don. Follow the money.
Straight to Columbus.
That's right. Is tonight the last stream for the year, or will you guys be doing playoffs as well? Well, we still have West Virginia regular season to go.
We are going. We'll be here next week, and we're going to. What we can show you all depends on what we can get, because Spectrum and NFHS, different people have different rights. So if people aren't streaming a game, we can take it. So we are going to try.
Let's see. WTOV 9 needs to do better with streaming bandwidth and game coverage. Switch game coverage when the teams aren't running plays. Well, sometimes none of the other teams are running plays at the same time. We're looking at all the screens.
We're watching
if there's something
5
to put up
games
there,
live, and we're trying to take the
we
winner.
definitely try and
Let's
do
go
it
to
when we're
Toronto.
playing.
Let's go to Toronto.
I shouldn't be watching refs hold the ball in the middle of the field while other teams are having plays in motion. Oh,
there you go. Touch Jordan. That's on you. They are. Jordan's the button pusher. So Toronto gets the touchdown.
Yeah. No,
somebody else got what? Edison got one too.
We don't want to show the refs holding the ball, but if all the refs, there's a lot of times when all the games aren't doing anything. So we're trying our best. Remember the 2 rules, everybody. There's 2 rules. Have fun and always try your best. If you're doing those 2 things, that's all you can do. So we're trying.
All right. So
thanks, Jason.
Great.
New feeds from every game. Laggy, shaky. We get the gist, though. Thanks, guys.
Wonderful.
Trust me, the two of us don't want it to be any that we want it to be as perfect can be. But just from looking at the 2 of us, do you look like we're going to be able to go out and fix that with the technology? We don't know how to fix that.
Hey, we're in Eastern Ohio and West Virginia, where the internet isn't the strongest.
Yep.
Boy, that was a rough
let's
punt
go to
there.
Harding Stadium. We'll end around. Good job by Lutheran to stretch that out. Short gain on the play.
Park is now up 28-14, by the way, over Talawanda.
Monroe Central 28-0 over Shadyside in the first quarter.
Okay, here's Mike Grosco. Scouts from Notre Dame, Cincinnati, and WVU at the Toronto game tonight.
All looking at Zeb Kinsey and Mason Marchbank, the tight end from Toronto, may be looked at, and they could be looking at some other players as well.
There are the Rocks. Let's go to Martins Ferry. Short pick up there for the Riders. At 48 seconds to go in the half. It's 12-8. Riders over the Big Reds.
Currently, nothing going on with any of the games.
All right.
Let's go to Big Red. At the line of scrimmage at about their own 45-yard line. Aiden Davis. Handoff. Minifield trying to get it to the outside. He spins. Nice spin move.
He's had 3 of those tonight. He does an excellent job making guys miss with the old Spinnerooski.
See the number 7 on the back of the helmet. So if you're watching at home and you're saying, well, that's number 4, that's not Minifield, he's number 7. There were a few jerseys in this collection of camo gear that they did not have the number for. Minifield and Suckoch 5 and 7 were not in the group, so they had to change their numbers tonight.
Barnesville, please.
Static Schoolin on the catch, number 20. Barnesville going in again.
Touchdown.
That's 5 touchdowns for Tolliver tonight. That I have count of 5 touchdowns in the first half. Making a bid for player of the
Have they
week.
run out of their pyrotechnics?
Apparently, They've run out of.
I was at a Pirate game when that happened this year. They ran out of fireworks. Martins Ferry.
Let's go to
nice
Harding
game
Stadium.
there. Now we'll go back to Harding. See, everything stopped the ball. Here we go. No, they hit. They played the Mets, and I don't know. They hit some crazy game. They hit too many home runs and used all their fireworks.
Completion. You get a number on these jerseys. That's Goulin again, number 20. Maddox Goulin. And the red and black says this: well, Tolliver is player of the week easily. Well, 5 touchdowns in the first half. I don't know who's doing the voting, but I would pick him.
Nice
Here
play
we go,
for
Big Red
Red
again. He's going to go. Oh, thought he was going to go for the touchdown. Cut it back, flag down. Maybe a face mask. I don't know. I'm not sure where, unless someone was holding in the secondary, and that's where the official.
Wheeling Central in Toronto.
I don't know who 39 is. I don't have a 39 on this roster for the.
Yeah, hey, got to read the helmet, Bill.
I know. I didn't.
Wheeling Central going deep. Incomplete.
Holding penalty against Big Red on that big play.
Yeah, I think it was right when that last cut in went. Okay, Martins Ferry and Bel Air's officially gone to half. So it's 12-8 Riders over the Reds at the half.
All right.
I tell you, Bill, you've got to get one of these comfy chairs. This thing is great.
Let's go to Harding Stadium. Davis swings it outside. Minifield takes a little pass in the flat. Nice cut, and he is out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. Long Island Lutheran has to be thinking, what in the world did we sign up for? What did we sign up for?
Ooh. Short gain there for the Red. So they're at what, Bill, the 15-yard line?
Yeah, 15-yard line. It's got to be getting close to the end of the half.
Creek Edison, 6-6 at the half. Oh, nice little play
Aiden
fake.
Davis. Completion for the touchdown. Got to look at the back of the helmet to find out what number this is. 39, but there's no 39 on the list. So we have to see if we get the back of this helmet. Oh, let's go.
Can we?
Turn around. Well, touchdown for Big Red. Big Red now. Pouring it on in the first half.
I tell you what, Buckeye Local just scored a touchdown too. Wheeling Park 28-14.
I gotta disagree with you, T-Boogie. Coverage of Steubenville is very minimal, upsetting to see this week after week. Whoever's operating the camera for Big Red, please do a better job controlling the camera. Here's the deal. Big Red's the only team that's been on Sports Friday on the go every week. Every week.
Yep.
All right, there we go. TD, roll Red, roll. Absolutely. So, and get ready for the playoffs now. Get ready for the playoffs now. See, that's a shot you don't normally see.
There you go.
Over on the
can we
side.
jump off of that?
Yeah.
35-0 Big Red. I think they're in command. Toronto.
Yeah. That's an incomplete pass. So we halftime at Martins Ferry, halftime at Indian Creek. Big Red's 3 minutes and 26 seconds away. Imagine Toronto's a little more than that.
Yeah, because they start later. And TV
Barnesville and Union Local have to be down to the final seconds of before halftime. But a big play. Let's go to Union Local and Barnesville. Union Local looking like they might be able to put one in. That clock is running. in the background, down under 40 seconds to go now. Perzanowski up the middle, down to about the 9-yard line. Looks like a timeout. Probably around 25 seconds left.
And those two are in the same region. In Division 5. There's 30 seconds to go, as you see. Barnesville 5th. And boy, this win tonight over an 8-1 UL team. They got a 9-0 team in front of them. Ironton leads that region with a record of 8-1.
Here's a look at Mason Marchbank, fine tight end for Toronto that a lot of D1 schools and schools in any division would love to have him.
New Philadelphia, 28, Dover, 10 at the half. We do have a camera there. We'll have highlights on Sports Friday at 11:10 on NBC. Sports Friday on Fox will air after we've got the World Series and the news and so forth. Well, just the World Series. After the World Series, we'll air after that, so it'll be late, but it'll be at 10:30 on. Anyway, 10:30 on right here on the streams. Okay, here's Union Local, and it is picked off by Barnesville. Just a rough night for Union Local. Okay, Big Red's region. Put Mike up.
Does anyone know who's in Big Red's region? Last I saw, they were in. They were number 4 in Division 3. They're number 2 right now.
Well, see, there's a difference. There's an AP poll, and there's your region. So Columbus Waterston's 9-0.
The one you're worried about is the computer poll,
and that's this. Columbus Waterston's 9-0. They're number 1. Big Red, because the game with the Canadian team doesn't count, so they're 8-0 and they're second.
Yeah.
Then it's Dresden Tri-Valley third at 9-0. Athens is 9-0. That's your top 4. Then it's Licking Valley at 8-1, Granville at 8-1, Bloom Carroll 7-2, Dover 7-2. But we hear Dover's losing their game right now. And then it's Jackson. How about Carrollton 10th at 6-3? And they've got Minerva tonight, so that's no problem. Then Bishop Hartley.
Yep.
Creek at 12. That's why that Creek Edison game, very big for both teams. The New Phillies at 13. Now, a win tonight for New Philly could help them. But there's a big gap from everybody from like 9th place has 15.5 points, 10th, 12.8. So there's like a 3-point difference. That's a lot to make up.
Yep.
And then it rounds out with Buckeye Valley, Sheridan, and Independence. That's your top 16 in Division 3, Region 11.
And it'll all start to shake out at the end of the night tonight. Joseph, I think you guys do an awesome job. Just wish you'd show more Creek. Another team we've shown quite a bit this year.
Yeah,
and now they're at halftime.
I think Creek is second to Big Red on the most times on this year.
And the thing tonight, that was a quick half. It was just boom, done.
Joey Galloway in the house at Ferry Bel Air from the Red and Black. That's the stuff. If you're at a game, let us know. A little insight. That's great to know.
Maybe he's got the weekend off from his job at ESPN doing college football.
All right. So Big Red, where are we? Okay, there's still a couple minutes left there. Here goes Long Island. Nice little run and dive. Now at halftime, if you're watching us on YouTube TV, we will stay right here. If you're watching us on the News 9 app or WTOV9.com, you will get the Wendy's halftime show with Dylan Cleland. Okay, so that's what's going to happen at halftime. And the Target Shop, that's the official clothing provider of Sports Friday on the go. Elder Gallatin, 14-6 on Weir.
Mike says, awesome. Thank you. So Big Red first in the region, second in the region. And hope Reno the boys make another run to Columbus. You want to end up in Canton.
Okay, Red and Black, Jack Hillgrove wants to know.
43-0 with 4:14 to go in the first half.
That's what happens when you play.
St. Clairsville.
Yeah, they haven't won a game in a couple of years, so we kind of figured that would happen. Okay, Red and Black, Jack wants to know where Joey is so he can get a shot of him. So there's your assignment. Okay, here come the Iced Teas, and they're going to run near side.
Iced Teas.
Now, you told me they're like some big-time basketball. Oh,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Sparky, I got to see Sparky. Way to go,
Oh,
Hillgrove.
Sparky Trophy. Here we go.
We got to see the trophy. No, you said there's some big-time basketball school.
Yeah, they beat IMG last year, which is
Silent sound. That's the Sparky Trophy. There's some reverence when you see the Sparky Trophy.
Why are you talking? Shh. Sparky Trophy.
I haven't been for a long time, but I used to go to the Sparky Banquet. That was always pretty cool.
Yeah. I've been to a Sparky Banquet or two.
Everything was back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Let's see. Let's do Sports Saturday College Edition starring Don and Bill.
Let's do
Ron with the hot take of the day. Bill and Don like Saturdays off.
Yeah.
Just saying. It would be fun.
Whoa, how about that?
Okay. Red and Black says near the locker room, might be in it now. I'll tell you what, Joey Galloway shows up to give you a speech at halftime.
I've got some video.
Yeah.
Hey, Jordo, remember this for next week. I've got video of Joey Galloway and Chucky Hythen from like the 1990 OVAC All-Star game.
Unbelievable.
Fumble.
We'll show that. Is that a live play or is that a dead ball?
Hey, here, this is something. Madonna surprised. Canaan Valley's been looking really good.
They have.
We've got a crew there. Madonna up 20-14 on.
And Canaan Valley was up 14-0 in that game.
Well, okay. Well, I'm not sure. It says Madonna touchdown 20-14.
Brad says he's in on the college football show with the two of us.
So I don't know what happened there. Barnes will score another touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh, mercy.
The Red and Black Sparky. Now that is a trophy. In great tradition.
Was that like
history.
a Hail Mary at the end of the half? Yeah. Bradley McIntyre.
Yeah, right here.
Oh,
Don.
There you go, Hubbard.
Nate checking in.
Hubbard's the star of the night.
He goes to the school, definitely a basketball school. And they're trying to put together a football program. And if they put their minds to it, there's some talent around that area. They should be able to do it if they can do it on both. Red and Black, Joey Galloway loved class of 90. Absolutely. I've seen highlights of that game. It's just amazing. And then the funny thing was the next year I'm out in Columbus with Dell covering Joey Galloway and he at the time he was kind of like, okay, he would do the interviews, but he wasn't super confident because it was just the first time he's probably started to do those. Now he's on TV every week. It's great to see.
Okay. Anyway, the Madonna Canaan Valley scores 20-14. I don't know who has 20 and who has 14, but one doesn't.
Okay. Monroe Central needs some help to move up into the top 8. How about that?
Indian Valley 28, Claymont nothing at the half.
Monroe Central may finish 9-1, but they're not going to have enough points to probably play road game first round. Yeah. That's what happens.
Well, but it used to be only 8 made it, and you wouldn't have made it, and you'd be sitting home.
Oh, sack there. Coming in, making the sack. Was that 64, Don?
He's sitting home getting ready for deer season.
64 or 54? Looks like a 5.
I don't know, but we've got to bounce back to Toronto.
Yeah, Noah West. I'll tell you what, Noah West has had a nice season.
Here's Toronto.
Well, big play down the middle. Kinsey with the completion. Nathan, I would really love to see Steubenville Big Red play more local teams one day like St. Clairsville, Weir High, Barnesville, John Marshall. Nathan, I guarantee you, Big Red would be happy to play all those teams. Too. They would like to play all local teams. It doesn't happen, and it's not because Big Red won't play them.
Nice completion for the Red Knights.
Trust me, if Big Red didn't have to bring in a team from Canada, a team from Long Island, a team from Pennsylvania, a team, it's. They would much prefer to. I remember watching and covering Big Red and Weir. Big Red and I don't think they've ever played Barnesville. St. Clairsville, they played a few of those games. John Marshall, I don't think they played John Marshall. But they'd be happy to not have to bring in teams from all over the country. Mason Marchbank. Mason Marchbank getting in. The big tight end.
And we don't cheer for one thing, we just cheer for touchdowns.
That's it.
We want touchdowns.
That's it. 13-13 ball game, under a minute to go now in the Gem City of Toronto.
Okay.
And right now, the Gem City of Toronto is the only game we have because everybody's at halftime.
Here's the thing, though. Like, oh, can't we? You guys are doing Toronto, Wheeling Central, and, Barnesville, UL's the best. Barnesville's up 41-0 at the half.
Yeah.
It turns out that our game of the week is a pretty doggone good one.
Yeah. Yep. Creek Edison game with a nice crowd. Absolutely.
Show that scoreboard. We like a scoreboard once in a while. The only thing we don't like is these wild pans that take us and make us seasick. Okay, so tied up, 6 minutes to go in the half.
Yeah.
And what's Hillgrove? He's looking for Joey Galloway.
Yeah, he's down in the locker room looking for Joey.
I wondered.
And I think when Joey's home, from history, what I know, he doesn't really like to be bothered. Kind of just like, let me do my thing. I'm just here watching my guys.
Wheeling Central, is this live?
I think that's a replay.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. What the heck? We like replays. We probably missed it when it was live anyway. That's fine. That's the second Central touchdown. And then here was the big pass play. They got him down to the 1. And then there was a touchdown.
Here we go. Galloway in the locker room still.
We like the TV game.
Right, we're on Joey Galloway watch.
Yeah. No, it's not the first time. We were on Joey Galloway watch when he got drafted.
Oh, I know.
And he was playing at the gym playing basketball with his buddies when he got drafted by the Seahawks.
Correction, guys. My mistake earlier. Brooke is losing now 28-3.
That's all right. We are big believers in forgiveness, Richard. Absolutely. And we've got Brooke next week playing Weir High on our TV game.
Yep.
And then we've got
a couple of rivals.
Yeah, Park and then JM at some point after that. All right. So at halftime, YouTube TV, we stay right here. And we'll show the highlights too. It'll be Bill and I will be calling them. So
let's see, Brian.
So if there's plays that we got half of, we'll have them all.
Oh, yeah. I guess playing on the road in the first round of the playoffs is better than not making the playoffs for Monroe Central. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Central, out to the 40.
Okay. The black and red back. Galloway was at Nelson Field in week 1. Pettigrew caught the high TD right in front of him. That's got to be a thrill. You're making a play in front of a legend.
Okay. We've got a lot of Martins Ferry. And
I'm going to say this. I'm going to make this prediction right now. I'm going to say this. I would say I would go this far.
Okay.
I think Joey Galloway could probably still outrun everybody that's playing right now in the Valley. He was that fast. That's it. That's a pretty bold statement. I don't know if it's true. If his knees are still good.
I think that's going to bring that game to the half.
Yep. That's going to do her. All right. Ron checking in. Who is catering this show? Nobody. We were not allowed to have any food in here.
Well, I thought that way. He's asking. He's wanting to do a Saturday show with us.
Oh, Saturday show. Saturday show. Okay.
Do we need to do anything, Jordan, or we can just keep talking? Yeah. You know what? We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have some halftime highlights.
Gallery won a.
Hey there, I'm Annie from M&M Hardware with DIY tip number 371. We've got all kinds of fall decor available to get your home ready for the season. Everything from lights and planters to pillows and pumpkins. Come in to M&M Hardware today and see what's in store for you.
People always ask me, why should I call Mr. Reuter Plumbing? Here's why. Our owner, Bob Bill, learned plumbing from his father, who started plumbing in 1964. His father taught him to do it the right way the first time, and that's what Bob passes on to all of our plumbing technicians today. If you need a plumber, get it done right the first time. Call Mr. Reuter Plumbing. Always available with over 50 trucks on the road and financing available for big and small jobs. Why Mr. Reuter? Because you deserve the best.
Howdy neighbor, this is Sean from M&M Hardware with DIY tip 17. As we turn back the clocks this fall, don't forget to inspect your furnace filters and the batteries on your smoke alarms. We have all the supplies you need here to get your house ready for fall. See what's in store for you at M&M Hardware today.
Get to know your friends at Cedar One Group. Cedar One Realty, a full-service real estate agency for a stress-free buying and selling process. Steel Valley Contracting, our home for commercial and residential remodels and additions. Go Handyman, for the repair jobs that others deem too small. Go Pest, our woman-owned pest control business. Cedar One Property Management, more than just real estate, will give you an exceptional experience no matter the service. All your needs under one tree. The Cedar One Group.
West Virginia University PRT is powered by Lotimus. Air medical helicopters depend on Lotimus to relay critical patient information to hospitals. Digital oil fields are built by Lotimus. We build the future. Lotimus, the most trusted name in communications and security.
We go. Just want to remind you, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and WMC encourages you to make your mammogram appointment today. Call the WMC Breast Care Center to schedule yours at 304-797-6008. For more on the WMC Breast Care Center, visit WeirtonMedical.com. Now, October ends next week on Thursday, but that doesn't mean that WMC Breast Care Center isn't going to be there for you. Give them a call anytime, and they will help you.
So we're about ready for the second half of Indian Creek and Edison. That game tied at 6. Big Red game's pretty much wrapped up. Barnesville game's pretty much in hand.
Yeah.
So get ready for a big dose of Martins Ferry Bel Air and Edison Indian Creek. I just heard is that the Joey Galloway sighting? Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, take him full. Don't let us take up the screen when we got Joey Galloway on it. Come on, Jack. There you go.
And Joey Galloway, the red and black before checked in, said Galloway ran a 4.18 40-yard dash. You got the Ohio State camo going on the hat, so repping his school.
Okay, we're going to dump off of Joey Galloway. We've seen Joey, and we have the halftime highlights. We can show them coming up here. There'll be scoreboards. We'll talk over it. I thought they were already up. Maybe not. Okay. There we go. Let's go to Huskies. Take us, because we haven't shown much of this game. That's Harrison Central with the short touchdown run.
Yeah.
And then back the other way, it is Buckeye Local. I play that game for the Vales Trophy. And then Buckeye with a big gain down the far sideline. And that is where we are. 14-7, Buckeye Local over Harrison at the half. And that's a couple of rivals going at it. And there was the Edison Indian Creek at the half. As we mentioned, they are 6-6 in that one. Okay, Barnesville, a lot of highlights here to talk about in this one with the Rocks and the Jets. And Barnesville, Tolliver, what a half he's had as you see him rip off the long touchdown run. Trey Tolliver. Oh, high step in there. And then out of the stack eye, it was Tolliver again. And who thought this would be 41-0? Now, this is a play that we missed. This is the pick 6.
Yep.
Back the other way. Is that 12?
10.
Number 10, Eli Messenger.
Yep.
And that set up what, Bill?
Tolliver.
Again.
Third time.
Third time.
In the first quarter. He had the natural hat trick in the first quarter.
And the Pyrotechnics going. It's 41-0 Barnesville at the half in that one. And then here to the land of the Purple Riders.
That's Ludolph. Aiden Ludolph, the quarterback. Number 5 going in for the first touchdown of the game.
And then the Reds struck. Jack was even faked out on that one. Pass to Maurice Webb. And then the 2-point conversion. And then Ferry would add another touchdown, and they lead at 12-8 at the half over Bel Air. that is where we're at with those halftime scores. Ferry 12, Bel Air 8, and they are still at the half at that one. And Creek and Edison ready to kick off the second half. That is where we go now. And there's the kick. And here come the Cats. And they're going to run out to cross the 30. Big return.
Big return indeed.
Out across midfield. And Edison, boy, what a way to start the half for the Edison Wildcats with the big kickoff return.
Ron says, miss our glory days rivalry, Buckeye West and the Caddis Cardinals.
Yeah. That was Trevor Eisnagel on the return. Oh, the nicknames of the Yorkville Ductilites.
Yeah.
That was a classic one. Cats on the ground again.
Yeah.
And boy, just like that, they are at the 46-yard line of Indian Creek.
They like to put the ball up in the air. We'll see how patient they are with the running game, if that's going to set up the pass game here in the second half.
So with the we've left Barnesville. That game's 41-0. That game's in hand. The Big Red game's in hand. So we're focusing on Creek versus Edison, Martins Ferry, and Bel Air, and the Toronto Wheeling Central game. And we'll also keep an eye on Harrison Central and Buckeye with that game tied at 7. So that's 4 games we're going to try to keep an eye
Buckeye
on.
now at the half, 14-7 over Harrison
Oh,
Central.
Buckeye with the lead. Yes.
Yep. All right, so big third down here now for third, and we're going to call that a long 4. Playoff implications all over this game in terms of seeding. Is there a lot of points on the table for both teams with a win here? Henderson in the shotgun. Going to run it with Hellier. Nothing doing. Indian Creek, great penetration up front. Who's that, number 54? Let's see if we can find a 54 on the roster. Don.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
Luke McMillian.
Yeah.
So 4th down, and it looks like Edison is going to go for it. What's the algorithm say?
Right there, I like it. I like going for it there.
Are they just trying to draw him off? No, they're going to go.
Henderson
to
airs
throw.
it out. Incomplete. I don't mind going for it, but I don't know if you go for it all. But we'll see.
So Indian Creek will have good field position. As now we have a 4th and short.
At Bel Air and Martins Ferry.
Or maybe that's the 4th and long. It's 4th and long. I was
Yeah.
looking, it should be going the other direction. Skip snap, fielded well. And
Almost
put it
got
away.
blocked.
Wow, that could have been a disaster for Bel Air, and actually ends up being a good punt down to the 20-yard line. So Martins Ferry will take over 1st and 10 from their own 21 here in the second half.
All right, change of
Teams
possession.
Monroe Central beat aren't helping us. Their records aren't great. Well, all you can do is beat the teams on your schedule. A lot of the schedules have been the same for a long time. And teams, there's an ebb and flow to it. You just got to go out and win your games, and hopefully you get in. If you have to play on the road, the first thing is be the road warriors.
The Creek, Starkey, pass,
throw.
caught, and just like that, now it's Creek down to the 35-yard line. Good to see Starkey playing because he took a nasty hit at the end of the last week's game, and
as far as we know, he had to leave the game.
Yeah. Well, it's like somebody's telling me, Martins Ferry's 8-1 schedule. I remember Burn Union, who they stomped on this year, is pretty doggone good.
Yeah.
I mean,
You just don't know. You don't know each year to year. And if you have someone that's been on your schedule for 20 years, you're not just going to drop them because they have a couple of down years and you'll get enough points.
Riders.
Oh, here we go.
There's a spinner to the 42. Here
That's
comes
Joaquin Cox.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you can do is win your games and then hope you get some points and some help from the other teams. But it takes nothing away. Your seed takes nothing away from what your team's done.
Boy, kudos to Liverpool. They are, my word, they're about big again tonight, 46-0 in Rogue Glen. But boy, after a tough start, a lot of close losses early in the season, they are on a roll. Good hard run there for the Riders.
I believe that was Williams, Tevin. Hey, got to thank Ron for the comment. Greatly appreciate it, Ron. All WTOV 9 tonight. Sound off on the World Series on TV 1. Friday Night Lights comment on TV 2 as he listens to the dynamic duo, Don and Bill. Appreciate
duo.
the
I like
shout out. What about Bridgeport? Any score updates? With this ticker at the bottom of the screen here, as soon as we get something, we'll pass it along. Absolutely. Ridgewood surprising Garraway, 17-7 at the half.
Cox again. Oh, boy.
The young freshman getting it done. Getting it done.
That's old-fashioned smash mouth Martins Ferry football.
Go Buckeyes, Raymond says.
Raymond Cassidy.
I'm trying to
Okay, here's Creek.
Starkey on the move with the throw, and it is incomplete.
Incomplete. Back to the Riders. I like it when it's ping pong. Easier to follow. Back one to the other. Was David Cassidy? Was he with the Partridge Family? Yeah.
I think
was
that was it. Yeah.
And he had a solo career too. Yeah.
It's a heartthrob.
Okay, let's go to Indian Creek, guys.
Starkey to throw again. He looks like he's going to keep it.
Okay, now the Riders. Big stick for the Big Reds. Oh, that's what I was getting to earlier.
What's that?
I mean, I assume it's hard to say, but Ferry Bel Air at Bel Air next year. Is it going to be on Saturday or will it be under the lights? If you're a traditionalist, you probably want to see that game played on a Saturday. And even after getting the lights this year, they did play a couple of Saturday games.
Yeah.
So for the red and black, what are you hearing? Is it going to stay on? Is that game going to stay on a Saturday afternoon? The Bel Air Ferry game when it's in Bel Air? Swing up top.
The throw. Maurice Barnett on the reception.
Down to the 20. Jordan, are you eating? Oh, that's your water bottle.
And then someone brought up a good point. They said, now if you're the last game of the regular season, and the game's at Bel Air, would you move it to a Saturday if you're going to have a short week before your first playoff game? So that's something to think about.
Tell you, Dandy, newcomers on a Buckeye Trail. Buckeye Trail 22-21 in the third. That'd be a huge win for Trail.
MJ Jackson says Joey Galloway on Bel Air sidelines. There you go. Absolutely. You see, we had a look at Joey Galloway a little bit earlier as he said hello to some fans on the sideline, shook some hands.
Okay, and Martins Ferry's continuing this drive. We'll watch this play from Edison, but then we've got to go back to Ferry. Okay, back to Martins Ferry. Is there like on about the 10-yard line, I'd imagine. Cox, nice
run.
Running
room.
Purple
Touchdown.
Rider touchdown.
Monroe Central 42-0 over Shady Side. How about Frontier up 7-6 over River?
Okay, so that makes it 18.
Trying to find a Bridgeport score. I haven't seen one yet.
They may be going for 2.
Up 18-8.
Who?
Go up 12.
Oh, yeah.
The Riders.
Yep.
So why not go for the 2? You're up 10 already. Ludolph.
Coming back the other way. And he's in there. Good play call. Makes it 20-8.
Lucas Shane, I believe. Yep. Number 14, Lucas Shane on the 2-point conversion.
All right.
20-8, Martins Ferry over Bel Air in one of the great rivalries in Ohio high school football history. Henderson will play action. Looks outside, has a receiver. Short gain on the play. That's Kirkman. Fairfield Union, John Marshall tied at 6.
And we are there. We'll have highlights of that game.
East Liverpool. Yeah. They finished the season strong. Up 46-0 over Oak Glen right now.
And it all turned around when they beat Beaver Local with that great comeback on our Thursday night rivals game, because they kept losing these games by a touchdown or less, and now they've got things rolling. Henderson.
Escapes the pressure. Nice move. He's going to run. Little move. Gets the first down before he is taken down at the 36-yard line. But a first down for Edison.
You just see him. He goes back, and you can just see he's loading up.
Yep.
He wants to let that thing fly as far as he can.
Are we surprised at all about New Philadelphia and Dover 28-7?
Yeah, I am.
That's a bit of a spread.
All right, here come the Cats. Hellier.
Oh, I thought he was going to burst. Picks up about 5. Yeah, maybe closer to 4.
That Garraway game.
Let's go to Harrison Central. They're walking back. Let's stay with Bel Air for now. And then Harrison Central knocking on the door. They're down 7.
Bel Air with a good run.
It was Braden Beckett, number 40, on the run for Bel Air.
Let's see. The Huskies stopped just inside the 5. We talked about that.
Brady Hire on the keeper for.
Okay, here's Bel Air going up top, and that pass is almost picked off. Well, it's taking a long time to get this play call in for Harrison.
It's 4th down. It's a big play call. Early-ish in the third quarter of play.
Yeah.
And after all that,
you think you got a flag? All right, timeout there. All right, let's go somewhere else then. Let's go to Bel Air and Ferry. Did stop there for the Purple Riders. We mentioned that Ridgewood Garraway score earlier, and that's such a big game for Edison and Martins Ferry. Garraway is 3rd in that region, but boy, they've got 16 points. I don't think it'd be pretty hard for somebody to catch them. Because Edison's at 13-3, so Ferry's at 10-8.
And Edison just turned the football over. Indian Creek will have a 1st and 10 from the Edison 45. Justin checks in, says last time he saw a score for Bridgeport and Cameron, it was 0-0.
And we do have a camera there, so we'll have highlights on Sports Friday.
All right. So all tied up at 6.
All right, Huskies are going to run a play now. I think we'll get this one in.
All right. Blake Atkins in the backfield behind Hire, and it is going to be Hire keeping it to play action, and he is going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Harrison Central.
And their pyrotechnics go off.
Yeah.
So it's 14-13. Big extra point there.
Yeah.
4:12 left in the third quarter. The Creek Edison game still tied up. All right, here's an extra point that means something, Bill.
Yeah, this is
This
big.
is a big one.
This is big. Noah Thaxton in to attempt the extra point.
Wheelersburg.
Just a sophomore.
Is it up?
And it is
I can't tell.
Blocked.
No good.
There was a jailbreak at the line, and just about 4 guys met at the football.
So Buckeye Local clinging to that 1-point lead at 14-13. Let's go to Martins Ferry.
I'm going to punt one away here. Well, at least we appear to be punting one away.
Yeah. It does appear.
Ooh. He wanted to do it, and the one guy stayed home.
Let's go to Creek.
Zion McGee, not much.
There was a big dude in the front of that wishbone set up. Man.
Neither team in this one wants to give an inch. Red and black is back. Wheelersburg up 21-0 over Portsmouth. Big game for Barnesville and UL to watch.
Yeah, Portsmouth is 6th. So what was the score in that one?
Wheelersburg 21-6 over Portsmouth.
Yeah, very interesting.
Starkey will play action, sets up the screen backside, and it is going to go for good yardage on the reception.
Interesting because Barnesville was 5th. They'll move up a lot of points tonight. Portsmouth right behind them. So Portsmouth, the team between 5th Barnesville and 7th Union Local. Wheelersburg 13th. But they've got a... Yeah,
Caleb Bodo gave the on the reception from Starkey,
but
picks up a first down for
the team
Indian
in front of Wheelersburg is Piketon, which has 11.3 points. So a lot of ground to make up there for Wheelersburg to pass Piketon. All right, here's Creek back in the line of scrimmage. Zion McGee. Zion to the 23. You gotta love the turf at these places. These games used to be.
Oh, they used to be a mud fest by now.
Mud this time of year.
Although this year, it probably would have been everybody would have dried out.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. We have a correction from the red and black. Actually, over Portsmouth West, Ironton is beating Portsmouth 28-0.
Wow. Okay. And Ironton's top in that region.
Actually, a bad day for Portsmouth. If you're named Portsmouth, apparently West or regular. McGee inside the 10.
Everybody's got beverages but me tonight. I'm telling you. Jordan's got a water bottle that looks like it could be a gas tank on a motorcycle.
Can we go down and raid the sales office?
Oh, wait a minute. Martins Ferry. There you go. Now back to Creek. Now, I don't know if that was off. I don't know what they were doing.
Terry checks in. Frontier ahead of River 7-6. That game's been 7-6 for a long time.
All right, here's the wishbone. Zion McGee knifes it inside to the 2.
Jordan, can you turn my microphone off? Thank you.
All right, it's 294 people I see on here right now. So call your friends, call your neighbors. Let's hit that 300 mark. All right.
WTOV all must-see TV World Series game 2 tomorrow night on Fox 9, Penn State, Wisconsin on WTOV.
Is it a touchdown?
Touchdown, yeah.
For the Indian Creek Redskins, and they pound that in there with Bruce Major. What's that, the chicken dance? It's like a wedding breaks out in the end zone. Ever do that at a wedding?
Yeah, chicken dance. Absolutely.
Yep. All right. That's big. That breaks the tie. Here's Martins Ferry and the Purple Riders dragging people. Now, back to Creek because they're going to go for 2. What was no?
No cough button, Bill. LOL.
Oh, okay. You're having your conversations on. I can't even read that half the stuff. Starkey.
Maria
throws it.
saying hello to Mom. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
So if anyone wants to say hi, Mom, I'm gonna put the hi, Mom, up there.
I like a hi, Mom.
Yeah, you gotta love a hi, Mom.
All right.
My mom may be watching. Hi, Mom.
But nobody answered me about Tony Coletti.
Joaquin Cox.
There you go.
Another good game.
You want to have a breakout game, you have it in the Ferry Bel Air game.
Yeah. You can have if you have a big game in one of the biggest games that's on your schedule. Is Frontier still in playoff position?
No, Frontiers. No, I don't even know if they won a game. There's a good shot of the field. That's the turf. Okay. Here's the Red Knights. Down to the 46.
Raymond Cassidy checking in. Oh. Come on, Bill. Work. There we go. Ferry has the best back duo in the Valley. Pretty good. I mean, that you could stack them up against just about anybody. That'd be a good conversation. There's a lot of good back combos.
Who is Hopalong Cassidy's sidekick?
Hopalong Cassidy?
Did Hopalong Cassidy have a sidekick?
Isn't Hopalong Cassidy a Hall of Famer, Pro Football Hall of Fame, I believe?
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if he had a sidekick.
Marcus Ferry, but yeah, we got whistles blowing. Had number 50 in there at fullback.
Raymond says, my uncle.
All right. Here's the Red Knights.
MJ Jackson says, Ferry taking over, driving at will.
And remember that Toronto game is on Comet, so it's live on broadcast as well. So you could have that up on a TV if you're at home, and you could have us on your whatever you're watching us, the web.
Brian says we're doing a great job, Don.
We're trying. Here's Martin's Ferry on the ground again.
Frontier is a very good wide receiver. Terry checking in with that. Terry, what's the wide receiver's name?
Okay, Toronto back up on the football.
Oh, you know what we haven't done? We taken a Jordan cam shot.
There's a stick that makes the pass fall incomplete. Nice hit for Wheeling Central. Cade Coronis. Martin's Ferry, Riders going into the end zone. Touchdown.
Joaquin Cox, number 20, the young freshman. And he's going to go get some love from the Purple Rider fans in the end zone. Big score, up 18-8. Now 24-8. I guess you go for two again.
All right. Okay, Edison back at midfield with the football. So that made it, boy, that game went from 12-8 to 26-8 real quick.
Ron checking Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And of course, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. The movie was Robert Redford and Paul Newman. What a pair they were.
See, you don't give them the answer right off the bat. That could have been some fun trivia.
Well,
keep them guessing, Bill.
I know.
Speaking of showing things off, let's go to the bald spot camera. We have a bald spot camera here tonight.
All right, here we go. Long Island Lutheran. Elite basketball team finished number 4 nationally in 23-24. Girls elite team finished number 1.
Red Knights fighting it down.
Marion local up on Coldwater, 21-0. Flyers on their way to breaking state record with 58 straight wins. I don't know about that. Avery Powell for Frontiers, this wide receiver. Terry wants us to know. Raymond says he rests his case. Laugh out loud.
Okay.
I know the Ron Utter. Carmelo Anthony's son.
Harrison Central just got picked off in the end zone by Buckeye, and they run it out to the 5. Edison's ready to snap it here. We're going to see what Toronto does. They're going to get stopped. Here come the Cats, and they're down to the 37.
Gabby Hayes was
there you
Hoppy's
go.
sidekick.
You know the old movie I always liked?
What's that?
Rio Bravo.
Mm.
Dean Martin was in that.
Yeah, sing some good songs in that.
Ricky Nelson.
Uh-huh.
And I'm missing somebody. Okay, here come the Red Knights. Incomplete.
Oh, so do we take a shot with the camera, the Jordan cam?
Well, let's see. Unless somebody's getting ready to score. Here we go. Incomplete.
Here we go. Barnesville 48-14 over Union Local now, according to the Wolf.
All right, let's go to Edison. Pass caught to the 26-yard line. And Toronto just scores too, but we can see that on the replay. Let's see. No, I think he's out at the 1 or 2.
Flag on the play.
Coming back. Okay, so we're going to go to Edison.
Barnesville shows no mercy. They just come out and get it done.
Hey, we've done it. We're up to 308.
There we go.
Thanks for calling your friends and calling your neighbors. Now, that's just on YouTube TV. We've got
Big stick
others
in the
on
line of scrimmage.
WTOV9.com and on the app and so forth.
Uh-oh. Don's making moves with the camera. Be careful. That's my phone back there.
There you go. All right.
Terry Malone Powell is number 1. All right. There we go. For Frontier. Barnesville's the truth. I see them and Big Red going deep into the playoffs. It'll be interesting. Be interesting to see how everybody does.
There you go.
There you go. What?
Oh.
What? Huh? What? Flag on the play.
We got to keep an eye on Edison. Edison's
Well,
threatening to
personal
score
foul
here.
both ways, offsetting flags on the play. We're going to replay the down. So basically, that did not happen. Erase that from your memory banks. It's like history doesn't exist for those 5 seconds.
All right, Edison.
You know, I bet you there's some people in relationships that would like that. Personal foul on you, personal foul on me. Let's redo that. You don't get the last 5. You get the last 5 minutes to do it over. Just saying.
Wildcats down to the 2.
All right, update from the World Series. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. There's Grandpa Bill going into the top of the 3rd. Yankees nothing, Dodgers nothing. Big drive right here for Edison. I'd like, Hellier would be an option.
There it is, 56-7 Cameron. And there he is. Touchdown, Edison Wildcats.
Yeah. So now Indian Creek went for the 2-point conversion. Didn't make it. So it's
12-6.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's 12-12 now.
12-12.
So now do you go for 1? Do you go for 2?
They're
Looks like they're
going
going
to
to
kick it.
It's a big extra point. Andrew Kirkman. Want to keep the hips down the line. Kick is up. Kick is right down the middle. Beautiful kick. So now let's get a scoreboard shot. That should have made it 13-12.
There's take a wild ride. There we go. 13-12 Edison.
There you go.
8:54 to go in the 4th quarter. Okay, Martin's Ferry now, guys.
It's the 4th quarter already? Oh, it's already 8:45.
Yeah.
What happened to the time? When you have great games on Sports Friday to go, it goes.
All right, Toronto. What happened to them? Where are they at? Okay.
All right, back to Martins Ferry. Keen Cox pick up probably about 7 or 8 yards on that first down carry.
So, with that big lead, they're going to want to just run the ball, work clock.
Mm-hmm.
And just to keep you up to date, 14-13. It's Buckeye leading Harrison. And then we're going to take
just call for a penalty. They're still in the third quarter.
So 28-8 ended. The third quarter's over for that one. All right, Creek and Edison's ready to snap the ball.
Newark Catholic down 35-0. A rare 1-9 year. Absolutely. They're usually top notch. Starkey going to keep. Big run, first down, 15, 20, 25-yard gain. Now close to a 30-yard gain for Starkey and Indian Creek.
What a way for Creek to answer that touchdown.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like Edison, or not, pardon me, not Edison, but Harrison Central just got a turnover, and they're going to have it 1st and 10 as they play the final 53 seconds, or it's going to be about the 16-yard line, 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line for Harrison Central against Buckeye Local with under a minute to go in the third quarter. And
all right, I like put Ronnie Utter up there a minute. You're not counting the 10 fans listening to you from my party, from each party, Eric, somebody's party, as you have standing room only watching all the action, wings, subs, and pizza here. Nothing here.
Nothing here.
Nothing here.
Not allowed. Not allowed.
Anyway, speaking of, I'm going to get to that in a minute. Here's Martins Ferry. Oh, hello. Big stick for the Big Reds.
Mm-hmm.
We got to credit that freight train. That was Quentin Scott. No, we had the best tailgate at the Pitt Syracuse game last night. And then the football game happened, and Pitt just destroyed them. Here's Starkey looking to pass.
Incomplete.
And that was incomplete. Okay.
So Harrison Central, and the ball hasn't moved. I don't know if they called the timeout, but here we go. 1st and 10 on the 12 now.
Nelsonville 13-7 on undefeated Athens. And I heard Athens had some kids that were out, suspensions, what have you. Nice run there by the freshman to the 40. No, we had I went with Doc Sullivan with the eye care over at the Terramana Center Plaza, Hollywood Plaza. He made the best wings and Italian sausage. He got it at Federico's. Oh my goodness. I ate so much. It was unbelievable. Anyway. Okay, Creek ready to do something now. That's incomplete. Okay, here's the Huskies.
To the outside, get some running room, get to the pylon, and in.
Huskies touchdown. They take the lead. Let the pyrotechnic light show go. It's 19-14 Huskies.
All right, here's 2-point
conversion.
Do you go for 2 or you just put the one up?
Got to go for the 2.
8.5 left in the third quarter.
You know what? Not necessarily, because 20. Yeah, high school. Go for the 2. Go for the 2. Where are we at? We don't want to lose where we're at here. Okay.
Tina check back in. Hopefully, Cats are fired up now. I think they are. Absolutely.
Okay, we're looking at. Okay, that's just letting you know. Creek just had a punt blocked. Creek had a punt blocked.
Ron Utter got 12 TVs with even Division III college ball going on.
So Edison's going to take over on the 41.
Let's see what happens here with this Harrison Central 2-point conversion. Higher back to pass, rolls out to his left, and throws it out of the end zone.
That's always the intrigue of high school football. It depends on where you're at, but whatever happened behind the pole.
Yeah.
Happened behind the pole. Could it be the greatest catch ever? Could it be incomplete? We don't know.
Could be. We got a replay, big replay here for Wheeling Central, it looks like. First down. We should have a shot of the truck.
Utter's got 12 TVs on with Division III college ball on.
All right, well, we already read that, Tom, but
we did? Okay. Well, I'm busy watching football.
I know.
You're
I know.
You're
I'm doing both.
You're like the young kids. You're busy looking at your phone.
That's
You're looking at all the tweets and Twitters people are sending you.
That's right.
Text messages.
Yes.
Well, no, it got comments. That's what they call that.
Comments.
I'm watching football. You're like watching all this stuff. Anyway. Huskers, what are we doing? Here they go. Is it good? The 2-point try. I don't know. I think that no, they got it. 2-point conversion, good. Harrison up 21-14 on Buckeye.
Ooh, how about this time?
Well, let me just play. Now Wheeling Central's looking to do something big. And it is, boy, did he fight to get that football. Ripped it away from the Toronto defender. And that Troy Martakis.
How about that?
Yeah. Anyhow.
Excuse me.
Look at this. It looked like a catch for Toronto, and Martakis just ripped the ball away from him.
Yep.
I think there's a timeout at Kellewell Stadium, so we're not missing anything there. Handoff, first man up the middle, down near the first down marker. Now here comes Martins Ferry. Riders on the ground, and it's the freshman freight train again. What a game he's having. Joaquin Cox. 5'10", 175. All right, let's bounce back to, I don't know what they're doing at Creek. They're coming out of a timeout. All right, that's the scoreboard. 28-8, Martins Ferry. All right, Jordan, you ready for our fun camera back here? Here we go. This is the little behind-the-scenes look.
There you go.
This is us. This is our land. This is our home. We can do it full screen if you want. That's what I call the bald spot cam. My wife always told me I had a bald spot. I never knew until I saw this camera. So that's a look from behind at what we've got going. So we can look in here and you can go, hey, hello, Bill. See, we got all kinds of technology.
Hey, everybody.
Jordan, stand up and wave. There we go.
There you go. You just
watch. We might miss a touchdown or something important, but to kind of.
Oh, no, he's going mobile. He's going mobile with the camera.
There you go. This is
mobile with the camera.
All the fun stuff.
Now it's frozen.
Now it's frozen because you can't move it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what we did there. We kind of
Sinclair's with 49-0.
Kind of went mobile. Oh, there you go. Now they're serious mobile. Anyway, how about
the red and black for Region 27. Miller and Beaver Eastern win in blowouts.
But we literally
look at this.
This is what we got
Brad,
going on.
if you're going to say hello to Jordan, you need to add another N on that.
We've got 1, 2, 3. I don't even know what camera's up right now. But anyway, we're going to Indian Creek ready to snap the ball.
Jack Hillgrove knows Jordan is the real MVP. No doubt about it. Absolutely. The red and black. Wellsville tied at 21 apiece.
All right, Jordan, take this one. Take this one. We want to take people behind the scenes. So we got one, we're watching Wheeling Park here.
Thank you, Brad. Brad made the correction,
we're
Jordan.
Watching
She's very sensitive about the double ends.
Bill won't stop talking. And then this is where we're watching ourselves here. And then over there, Bill's got one to check
I'm just
out
watching football.
Himself.
I'm just watching football.
And then when you go up here, you can see all of the fun that we try to watch on this camera. Indian Creek, take it. Take Creek. Starkey. Pass is incomplete. All right.
So Wheeling Central just scored a touchdown to go up 21-14.
Bring me back up, Jordan. Bring me back up, and then we're going to try to do this. And there's Jordan. Okay. And we've got that many cameras over there too. Monitors. I mean, there are so many TVs in here that you go TV overload. And if that's not enough, don't worry, you're not missing anything. That's not enough. There's one behind me too. I mean, it's a real cornucopia
a plethora of
all kinds of fun stuff. All right, back to football. Indian Creek ready to stop the football. There we go. All right, we're good. I'm done goofing around. Anyway.
What? That's how we start the show and end the show. You can't stop now.
All right. Anyway, we want to. I read an article that said it's important to take people behind the scenes and show them what that article say, Jordan? All that they want you to give your viewers a little inside look.
You get a look behind the curtain.
A look behind the curtain.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the curtain, Bill.
Yeah.
Okay, Creek punting.
And this is big because the last punt they had blocked. Low kick, and it's going to
let that thing roll.
down.
Here come the Riders. Martin's Ferry ripping off a long gainer.
Ron Utter checking in. Want to thank all the great seniors that won't be in the playoffs. They provided so much excitement and fun on all these great games on Sports Friday. Absolutely. Good thought.
Yeah,
I
how
like
about
that from
Trail
Ron.
Newcomers down?
How about Frontier and River? Still 7-6 late in the game. You figured there'd be more scoring in that.
Okay, Martin's Ferry. Let's check them out. Riders on the ground. Now, let's go to Edison and Creek. So what is the situation at Edison? Is it what's the time? What do we have? What's the situation
They're
at
in the
Edison?
fourth quarter now. Their time's starting to run short, I would imagine. I think it was about 8 minutes ago when
But it's 13-12 Edison.
yes. No.
Nope.
Yes, 13-12. Yes, 13. I was getting confused with the it looks like Harrison Central Major scored a touchdown. That score's incorrect on their scoreboard.
Whose?
Harrison Central.
No, they went for two. They got the
make the
conversion.
two-point
Yeah.
conversion? I thought he threw it out of bounds.
No.
And that was like 5 minutes. When did they get a replay for it? He threw it out of bounds. Or was that the mystery behind the pole?
No, that was after that. That was the next possession. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go to.
I've lost track.
Yeah, we need to stick with the Creek and Edison right now. That's what we're gonna have to do here.
Well, this looked like a
they might
touchdown
have
for
scored a
Harrison
touchdown, did
Central.
they?
It got called back. I think there was a flag.
Okay. And there's Martin's Ferry, and they're down inside the 9. Now see, Edison looks like they're just running out. They got a first down. That's what it was. So it was 4th and short. They pick up the first down.
In case you're wondering, St. Clairsville 55-0 over Cambridge with 6:05 left in the game. That's going to be a
Brad, we were waiting with bad breath for that one. I mean, bated breath.
Yeah.
We were concerned about that one.
Target Shop, official clothing provider of Sports Friday on the Go. Want to thank them for that. Harrison Central.
There go the Huskies. Okay, back to Edison. Oh, big stick. Zion McGee just unloaded on Hellier.
Big drive here for Edison if they can work some more clock. For Indian Creek, that clock is ticking too fast.
Okay. Speaking of the clock, and maybe we could see the clock at some point soon at Creek, so we know how much time we have left.
Well, it's under 2:30. We just have to take us off the screen.
Okay. There it is. See, he's listening. Okay, let's go. Let's go to Creek. We've got to stick with this one. 4th quarter, not
for Indian Creek, for Toronto and Wheeling Central. They were in the 3rd quarter.
Okay.
2nd and 13.
Hey, just so while we're showing clocks, go to the Hillgrove camera for Martins Ferry so people know what's going on there. So it's 28-8 Riders over the Big Reds, 5:29 to go in the fourth quarter. Okay, so that is the clock there. I love clocks. Let's go to Indian Creek and go from a purple clock to a red clock. So that's 13-12 Edison over the Creek. 2.5 to go in that one.
Yeah, Brad feels bad for Kansas City. It's been a rough year for the Bobcats, no doubt about it.
Let's take a look here at Martins Ferry. They're going to try to punch one in here.
Cox again.
Touchdown Riders. What a game Cox has had. What a game. Let's go get ready. Edison and Indian Creek. And we're gonna ride this one pretty strong to the end here. Here's Henderson. Pass. Incomplete. I tell you what, no shortage of guts there for Coach Piro and Anthony Piro with that. I mean, you're 3rd and 5. They went for the kill. They went for the. I mean, you've got a 1-point lead. They didn't get the first. Not the first down. They were going thinking touchdown. Park up 42-21 over Talawanda. Glad I didn't tell Wanda I was making that trip. But that's pretty good there, Bill. I'm just saying. Short. Craig stops him on 3rd down. So Addison's got to punt the ball away.
The biggest problem that I had with the 3rd down pass is not that it was incomplete, but when it was incomplete, it stops the clock.
Yeah.
You got to keep the clock moving.
There we go. Keep these clocks big. 4th and 12, 2:22. Plenty of time for Creek, but remember, Creek's Woody Hayes football.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's the truck. Can we take that shot? There you go.
Guys.
There they are.
See, they're watching too.
There's Zach.
People say they don't listen, but they listen.
They listen.
Why do you think that a couple times we make these comments and hey, because they're listening. Jack's listening at Martins Ferry.
Yeah.
Stubbsy's listening out at Creek and Edison.
That's the Colonel right
let's
there.
Let's go to
Zach.
Stubbsy. We got to take this full. This is pretty big. It's big
a big
stuff
play
here.
right here on the punt.
It's big stuff.
Go to Edison.
All right. So Creek is 75 yards away. Okay, but all he needs is a field goal. Mr. Kicking Connoisseur, how's Creek's field goal kicking game?
They've done okay. Done okay.
What? Oh, how about the little animated scoreboard figure?
Yeah.
Defense. They don't want defense. Oh, they had defense. Now they want offense. Yep. They need the Granimal for offense.
Ball officially spotted at the 27-yard line.
All right, Starkey looking to do a root canal on the Edison defense right now, and it's complete. It sure is, almost to the 40-yard line. That was Pinal. Yeah. Starkey's going to run with it. Starkey slides to the 47-yard line. We don't have that photo from last week in the system, do we? Yeah. We'll have to bring that up. All right, here's Starkey trying to make a little magic. Make a little. Oh. Here's Starkey. Out of bounds 40. Okay, who sang that song? Make a little magic.
Do you believe in magic?
No.
Love and Spoonful. Do you believe magic was a big hit for Love and Spoonful?
Different song. Make a little magic before the night is through. Make a little magic. Yeah. Hey, you know what you get here? Nacho average highlights.
Yes.
WTOV 9, Sloan and Phillips, Nacho average highlight show.
The Starkey family.
We're anything but average.
That's the Starkey
family. Okay, but we do goof around a lot. Let's get the play. We're going to have to go back to the play there because we might miss the play of the year because we're goofing around. It's caught. Zion McGee, what did I tell you?
I thought he was coming in to say incomplete.
Oh, I think he caught it.
Yeah. It was complete.
That's not your average highlight there, buddy.
No.
They got a flag.
Flag on the play.
Oh,
What do we have here?
Was it a hold? Is it a rough in the
plot
quarterback?
thickets. The plot thing. He was pointing over to the defense. Roughing the passer.
There you go.
Wow. Tack on 15.
Okay, let's show our sign again. I like that. We like signs, so we love it. We love the self promotion, and there it is. Nacho average highlights. So thanks to the Starkey family,
absolutely,
for that.
That's a good looking crew right there.
It sure is. That's a heck of a thing here.
Yeah.
All right, enough about us.
Underneath Kettlewell Stadium.
Not enough. Let's go. We got triple guys up to the top side. Starkey rolling, firing, looping it. It is caught. Indian Creek touchdown. How about that, friends and neighbors?
Kyle Schultz, number 8.
Wow. Starkey, who I'll be honest with you, after last week, I didn't think he played. I thought he was out this week. And then I got wind about midweek that he was going to play.
He's tough as a root canal.
And look at that. But did they score too quickly? Because there's a guy by the name of Henderson that can throw the ball a country mile on the other team.
Sling it a little bit. All right.
Wow.
So now it was 14-13. So now it's 19-13.
Oh, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. You think?
I was going to look it up.
It might be. Oh, we'll Google it.
What was the name of it?
Make a Little Magic. I think he might be right. Starkey trips to the top side. What did I tell you? He was going to try to do a root canal on the defense, and he did. Here's Starkey, levitating Batman, leaping lizards. I don't care what you say. Starkey's in for the 2. He says, who the heck said I wasn't going to play this week? Because I guarantee you that kid's not 100% after last week. Maybe 85. 20-13, the Crickers. That's 105 to go. But Hollywood Hendu's on the other sideline.
Dirt Band.
Did he? Wow. Ron Utter is the man tonight. He's watching food with his buddies, and he knows the music trivia. Yes. See, they were the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, and then they were just the Dirt Band for a while. You know, could think about that. You had John Cougar Mellencamp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then, then went to John Cougar.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went back to John Cougar Mellencamp. The Nitty Gritty Dirt Band went to being the Dirt Band, and then back to the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Oh, Bill and I, we just had more. Oh, we needed up on that for half of us because we had more animations. Sometimes the arm movements, I'm afraid there are times that we're
we actually hit each other.
We're going to hit each other. We're going to break a hand on one of these arms.
Wait a minute. Buckeye Local may go in. Let's go to Buckeye Local.
There you go.
Central.
Bill, your stomach is growling. Big return here for Edison. Big as
that was my stomach.
Big as an
your
important.
stomach.
No, mine. That was just gentle. Mine's like a roar. Okay, a minute to go. And you got the Riverboat Gambler P-Row calling the offensive plays for Edison. And you got Henderson who can throw it a country mile. Let's see what the heck happens here for the Mike Colopy Edison Cats here.
4th and 1 on the 1 for Buckeye Local.
Yeah, but this is we got to get we got to go Edison full because I know it's nice. They're down 2 touchdowns, but this is big. This is big here. This is playoff seeding, all kinds of stuff. Henderson, okay, out to the 39. Nice gain there. Okay, now I've lost track. So it's a 7-point game, Billy?
The 2-point conversion was good.
Yeah, so it is.
It is
20-13.
Yep.
Oh, could we have little
overtime?
I don't even I dare guess it. That's a quad to this side.
2nd and short.
Henderson doing his best. Eli Holstein.
Run it. Keep going.
Out of bounds near midfield.
Yep.
There's the scoreboard. Cameron Stubbs, an MVP. He's our camera guy. He's a Boardman guy, and Boardman Spartan, and he's our man. He's just on top of it.
Now, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here, Don, but let's say Edison scores.
You having fun yet? This is why we do what we do.
Let's say Edison scores. Do you go for 2 in the win in regulation? Just go for it. We're on the road.
You might. Maybe you do. Because remember,
we'll have to wait and see if
All
they
right,
get there.
well, let them get there. Hendu, pass, caught, tackled, nice from behind, down to the 42. What do we got?
Looks like this is going to go against Indian Creek.
That was Cole
minute,
Pittman.
No.
No.
Anderson's walking
It's
the
on
other
Anderson. He look a man downfield.
Ineligible downfield. Gearway Falls to Ridgewood.
This is a real surreal thing. There's a frozen shot of a video with Samford and Saglio on it on the top monitor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Slinging Sam's trying to help out the defense right now.
Absolutely.
Here's Henderson. I thought somebody was offsides there. That pass is incomplete.
So this is going to bring up 4th
there's
down.
just 8 seconds. I didn't know it was that far down.
Oh. We've got to go to the end zone. What do you draw up here, Don? 2nd down and
Ridgewood did beat Garraway. 22-14.
2nd and 15. That almost doesn't matter anymore. Ball in the 44. Cassius says the heave-ho for the tutty.
Yeah. Raymond Cassidy calling out Ron Utter for Googling. No, let's see. Hannah was the last name of the singer for Jeff Hanna was the lead singer for Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Oh, and if you do like this, just random thoughts about nothingness and everything bizarre in the world and things out of left field, join Bill Phillips every morning right here on this WTOV 9 YouTube channel at 10 a.m. for the 49-minute, 9-minute fill-up. Now, this is important. This is it. This is for the marbles, and we're going to have a timeout for Indian Creek. More time for us to babble, so that's good. But no, every morning at 10, Monday through Friday, Bill's on here, and he has his they call it stream of consciousness. So it's just random thoughts and whatever's on his head. So things like, hey, the lead singer of the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, stuff like that. Dan Seals, the country singer, had some real big hits.
Yeah.
Who was he with? Dan Seals was with a duo at one point back in the 70s. I'll tell you.
Okay.
England Dan and John Ford Coley.
Oh, okay.
So somehow England Dan ended up being country singer Dan Seals.
Okay.
And Bop was his big hit. Bop with You Baby.
All right.
Purple Riders, impressive. They're going to have Sparky. Henderson, trying the old Miami Dolphin, but you got to have the Miami before you can have the Dolphin. You got to have the hook before you can have the ladder. And Creek, turn up the next sound. They're rushing the field. They call that laying out. Lay out, Bill. Let the sound of the moment take you away.
Yep.
And I don't know the exact time. It's been a while. It's been a few years since Creek beat Edison.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's a good football game we just watched.
Been a while since Creek beat Edison.
Yeah, Raymond says, what a game. Absolutely. Great game. Great finish. Those tough ones. Someone's got to lose. And tonight, Indian Creek found a way at home.
And boy, we appreciate you being with us on this magic carpet ride of an evening. Some pretty good games.
World Series going to the top 5th, scoreless. How about this game? Wheeling Central and Toronto, 21-20, 8 minutes to go in the ball game.
Okay. So we're going to check this out.
Check back in with the Colonel. There's the Colonel. Look at the Colonel calling the shots. The Colonel. Look at him. Look at him. He's being more animated because we're talking about him. I know he's listening. He's listening. He knows he's listening. He's got the. He's showing off now. Oh, look at us. We split screen with the Colonel. Is that Tanner over there? Yeah, we're watching.
Hey, let's
we're watching.
Let's take that shot of Creek again. And why was that big? Creek was 12th
because they won.
Creek was 12th in Division III, Region 11. Okay, let's go back to Wheeling Central now because I think they turned the camera off. That's why it's frozen. And here's Wheeling Central to the air, and that's a touchdown. What do we do, Bill Phillips?
Bring the touchdowns.
We sure as heck do.
How about getting the feet in? That was a nice little dance move down there in the corner of the end zone.
But Creek was 7-2, so beating 7-2 Edison, that's got to be worth a boatload of
Joey
points.
Hall.
Creek can't. They won't be able to move up. Jackson's got 15.5. They're ninth, but Creek will add their point total pretty handily with that win.
Here you go, Don. Good question here from the Red and Black. Wish Creek was Division 4 and not Division 3. The competitive balance is killing OVAC schools this season.
Nelsonville York won on the final play of that game
over Athens. 2-point conversion try.
Oh, we've got good video here. I don't know.
And it is complete. So now Wheeling Central goes up 9. 29-20 over the Toronto Red Knights in the Friday Night Rivals matchup.
Well, let's do this.
We need a commercial?
Let's take a moment and thank our wonderful sponsors. We'll be back.
Absolutely.
Hey there, I'm Annie from M&M Hardware with DIY tip number 371. We've got all kinds of fall decor available to get your home ready for the season. Everything from lights and planters to pillows and pumpkins. Come in to M&M Hardware today and see what's in store for you.
People always ask me, why should I call Mr. Reuter Plumbing? Here's why. Our owner, Bob Bill, learned plumbing from his father, who started plumbing in 1964. His father taught him to do it the right way the first time, and that's what Bob passes on to all of our plumbing technicians today. If you need a plumber, get it done right the first time. Call Mr. Reuter Plumbing. Always available with over 50 trucks on the road and financing available for big and small jobs. Why Mr. Reuter? Because you deserve the best.
Howdy neighbor, this is Sean from M&M Hardware with DIY tip 17. As we turn back the clocks this fall, don't forget to inspect your furnace filters and the batteries on your smoke alarms. We have all the supplies you need here to get your house ready for fall. See what's in store for you at M&M Hardware today.
Get to know your friends at Cedar One Group. Cedar One Realty, a full-service real estate agency for a stress-free buying and selling process. Steel Valley Contracting, our home for commercial and residential remodels and additions. Go Handyman, for the repair jobs that others deem too small. Go Pest, our woman-owned pest control business. Cedar One Property Management, more than just real estate. We'll give you an exceptional experience no matter the service. All your needs under one tree. The Cedar One Group.
West Virginia University PRT is powered by Lotimus. Air medical helicopters depend on Lotimus to relay critical patient information to hospitals. Digital oil fields are built by Lotimus. We build the future. Lotimus, the most trusted name in communications and security.
All right, October is Breast Care Awareness Month, and WMC encourages you to make your mammogram appointment today. Call the WMC Breast Care Center to schedule yours at 304-797-6008. For more on the WMC Breast Care Center, visit weirdmedical.com.
Here we go. Nat sound up full here in a second. Young Bill Phillips, in honor of the Indian Creek win tonight. This is Joey Lucchino, our sponsor, back in 1997. One heck of a tailback. honor of the Indian Creek Redskins' huge win tonight, we show you Go Joe Lucchino, who is our sponsor with the Go Handyman and the whole Cedar One Realty and everything. And great. And young.
There's no timbre in that voice.
The young, squeaky voice of Bill Phillips on the play-by-play.
Just going through puberty on that one. Dave, we have the ticker down below. Hopefully the Wheeling Park score comes up here in a moment. Ron Chickman, great idea. Colonel Sanders chicken extra crispy. Yeah, that does sound good.
Why are they doing that? And we're starving and they're talking about food.
Cameron 62-7 over Bridgeport. Let's see. Good luck to all OVAC teams in week 11. We need some. Absolutely. All the playoff teams for Ohio and West Virginia still in the regular season. Ohio starts the playoffs next week. West Virginia. There's a couple more regular season weeks to go.
And the Wheeling Central Toronto game has it at 29-20. Wheeling Central over Toronto. Red Knights with the ball. 7:16 to go. And we're about wrapped up with our time, but you can see this game. It's on Comet, and it's streaming on our Facebook page and so forth. So the Red Knights moving the football.
You have a score on the Wheeling Park game out at
right here.
Talawanda?
Talawanda. That is Wheeling Park 49, Talawanda 36.
All right, 49-36. 49-36. So that was Dave was looking for that score. 49-36. You know how much time's left there? It's fourth quarter. Fourth quarter.
Know. It's not a whole heck
fourth
of a
quarter.
lot.
Yeah. Can't be much.
Okay, Huskers just scored. Let's take a look there. We got a light show at Harrison Central.
No, the Huskers or the Huskers. Think about Nebraska and Ohio State tomorrow. You can catch that game. You can catch that game tomorrow on Fox 9, 10 o'clock for the noon kickoff show. And then, of course, you have the game itself at noon.
Notre Dame Navy tomorrow. That's going to be another really good football game.
34 to...
That Ohio State game's at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why people we know are in Columbus. Albert Gallatin, 35. Weir, 14. Oh, Connaughton all over Madonna. I'm hanging here just seeing if they show a replay here on the Huskers. All right, looks like we're going to send Harrison Central home with the Vales Trophy.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, penalty on Wheeling Central. I don't know, but boy, with some Colonel Sanders, man, I could go for a bucket of fried chicken. I could go for a bucket of chicken.
Let's go.
There is a large dog sing-along with the fireworks. Oh, I see. Yeah. Hey, Ron Utter, big NASCAR weekend.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully. Well, here's my thing. As the Ryan Blaney fan club leader that I am.
Yes.
Last year,
he
was second at Homestead, which is this week, and he won at Martinsville.
Yes.
So even though he's a lot of points behind because he got caught up in somebody else's mess last week, I'm holding out hope. I feel pretty good. Joey Logano's in, and Jake Seminaris is your tire changer, a former Big Red football standout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you can see all three remaining races: Homestead, Martinsville, and the championship at Phoenix, all here on WTOV 9.
Yep.
Beaver still leading Lakeview 17-14. That's big. I don't know. People are asking us for playoff scenarios.
There's too many.
I don't
to
have
go
enough
through.
scores.
Yeah.
First off,
I guarantee you we will
I'll
have it with you this weekend with Jack and Rob.
Big Red will be home. I think you can say
Big Red
that.
will be home for the first 2 rounds.
Creek will be away somewhere. Philly will be away somewhere. Carrollton will be away somewhere. Dover. If Dover ended up losing that game, right?
Yeah.
They'll be away somewhere. St. Clair's will be home. Indian Valley will be home. Liverpool, I doubt they got enough tonight to move up. But I don't know what Philo or Jonathan Alder did. So
thank you.
I don't want to speak too hard.
Nice broadcast as usual. Bill and Don, have a great evening.
I think Beaver Local Beaver Local make the playoffs now too. That's great for them.
East Liverpool should be in. They'll be on the road.
Edison losing will probably cost them a home game, I would think. Martins Ferry, I don't know if that'll be enough to move them up for a home game. I mean, they could finish anywhere from 4th to 11th.
Aiden Philby on the catch from Zeb Kinsey.
We'll see what happens. I mean, Edison's not out of the woods for having a home game. They were number 6 into the night.
Wellsville tied at 28. Trail up 44-28.
Barnesville will be home.
They'll be home they should be home for a couple rounds, right?
Union Local. Union Local is going to be pretty tight for them. Well, didn't they say Nelsonville York won?
I believe they
if
did.
York upset somebody.
Bobby checking in. Says, good job, Don and Bill, with the coverage of the 10 weeks of high school football. Hit the thumbs up button also.
And
Thank
like
you,
I say, our plan is to be here next week if we've got
Lugano championship bound, Don. We got predictions.
Championship 4, yeah.
Yeah, could happen.
I think it's going to be hard to beat Kyle Larson or William Byron. I think those two will be there. But if Blaney makes the championship 4, he's really good at Phoenix. I'm holding out hope.
Jessica, thank you. Thank you for tuning in and taking a look at Sports Friday on the Go.
All right, Red Knights, and they are going to be sacked back at the 31-yard line. Marion Local makes history, 58 straight wins. Yeah, I remember those Dolphins St. John's teams in the 90s. Well, we appreciate it, everybody, but we are, and we're not leaving you hanging because this Toronto Wheeling Central game, you can see on WTOV 9 Facebook and the app and all kinds of places. So we've got that, but our off time in the business, they say, is at 9:30. Yep. So for Jordan LaPlata and Bill Phillips, we're going to say goodnight. Our plan is to be here next week. It all depends on who has the rights to what games, and we expect to get a couple of Ohio playoff games that we can have full coverage like we do with this. But the other ones, we will have highlights. So most likely we won't have the rights to the Big Red game. We won't have a couple of games, but we'll be able to show highlights from those. So we plan on seeing you here next week, probably the next 2 weeks.
Yep,
and then after that, it'll get a lot trickier. But we'll know. We'll have a good idea of what we're.
And again, we can't thank everybody enough for because this was something that was an idea, and then all of a sudden it came together. And we managed to make it work, and a lot of people doing a lot of work to make it work. And we greatly appreciate you for tuning in and give us the opportunity to share our Friday night high school football with you, our craziness, our zaniness. And at the same time, I think some pretty good high school football coverage, some pretty good explanations of what goes on. So
we thank you for this time together and the chance to share a laugh or two.
Absolutely.
I don't know what's that from?
Just it's from the Carol Burnett show.
Is that it?
I think so. Yeah. And then we've got a Dodger 1-0. Best idea yet, Bobby says. We'll leave it with Bobby's final comment. Best idea yet. Or we'll leave it with this. 2 rules, everybody.
Well, no, like we always say, I'm scared of that movie. That's that movie with the witch.
With the
that movie scares me.
Okay.
Anyway, it always has.
Okay, John, we'll protect you.
All right. Say good night, Bill.
Good night, Don.
No, say good night, Bill.
Good night, Bill.